Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? We're back for another episode of D&D. Now, last time, the players, the players, V decided that he was going to screw the optics and go in, and ended up getting the party into a fight that, honestly, I didn't think they were going to win, but somehow they've managed to win with 0 casualties. So that was pretty incredible. I believe we have levels up to do.
We do.
Yep.
I can't believe that entire thing. V, you were so swollen. Why don't you come down here and help us? I'm like, yeah, it's a death pit. It's a pit literally full of death.
And did you die?
Almost. If I jumped down, and because I was slashing at them whilst Dev was jumping around the room like a rabbit on Ritalin, we somehow survived. Mostly because Sargon forgot.
Members of the party, of course. No one else did anything. Just us.
That these things had 3 attacks.
Actually, there is some artwork that we forgot. So let me try and pull that up real quick. Or I guess we missed it from last week or whatever. Let me get it here. Trying to shift through all Ritualist's other art, of which he does lots of. Oh yeah, this happened. Hold on, here it is. Uzalu's spider lolly. Someone drew that.
I love how Sargon is sighing, like he's
Congratulations,
getting
Sargon.
from the conversation with Louis. He's like,
You now officially have a lolly on your channel.
That's disgusting.
I think this happened after we ended it. So I'll show that.
Sargon, like lolly is not disgusting. Lolly porn is.
It
Like,
unironically is disgusting, and people who find it sexually attractive are also disgusting.
No, I'm saying like lolly porn is disgusting. Lolly by itself, like a little girl being drawn, is not disgusting.
Sargon has been getting his ass BTFO'd on this for several days now.
Louis Levite is just sat there going, "No, I'm a raging zealot on this point." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but the Supreme Court of the United States does not agree with him.
That's great. That's one country.
This art also came out. I think it's actually probably the best art of the last session. Of V illuminating the cave and all the tentacles come in. That's pretty cool.
That's very good.
And that would be it. Those are the 2 new ones.
Right. Okay. So since we're here, Arch. So we start with your character.
Okay.
So you're at 15,000. So yeah, you're level 6 now. Your proficiency stays the same, doesn't it?
Yes, I believe that's at like 9 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? We've got new character sheets. Okay.
Yeah, they upgraded like, the graphics to them.
Yeah, level 9 is when you get another proficiency bonus.
That is fucking adorable.
Yep.
We were cheated out of the XP. The comments say.
We really fucking were
We're
too.
not cheated out of anything.
We were like an encounter like that should come with a bonus.
It depends how you read the manual. There is a way of calculating the difficulty of the encounter that adds a multiplier for the number of enemies, but it doesn't say anywhere in the manual that difficulty should be used to calculate the XP bonus. Though it bloody should.
How much XP do you guys have in total? Arch, how much do you have?
I think I got mine from Dev, 15,656.
I think we got some extra. I'm at 16,016.
Yeah, I'm also at 16,016.
Okay.
Right. So you gain an ability score improvement, Arch. So you can increase one ability.
16?
16,016, yeah.
Yeah, that's better. That sounds more reasonable. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
so
much is it? 16,016, yeah?
Yeah. That's what I've got written down. I don't know how accurate that is.
Arch, that's 1,616.
Arch is now level 2. Well done, Arch.
And we're all level 6. Okay.
Yep.
I think we might be about to be... Oh, no, sorry. We are now level 6, yeah.
I just want to apologize to Captain Planet who says, "Play weekly, you cunnies. Looking at Sargon's horrible schedule, just caught up last night. If I don't get D&D weekly, I'll go buck. Keep up the fun, you wankers." Yeah, sorry, man. It's just stuff. Like, I would love to have D&D as my highest priority for the week. I just can't do that.
I'd like to point out that Arch is worse than Christy Winters at this. Like, when she came on, she had her entire... No, listen. Like, she had her entire character already made. like autistically to the last detail.
God,
She
she
just
is
gave the
autistic,
shit.
isn't she?
Yeah, she just gave the shit to the GM, and the GM looked at it. It's like, yeah, this seems legit. Made her roll some dice.
Okay. Well, Arch, what are you putting your abilities increase in?
Not. I am forfeiting that and picking a feat.
Ah, right. Okay. What feat are you picking?
Well, that's what I want to talk with the party a little bit about.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sargon's been throwing some fucking spellcasters at us, and they've been by far the hardest shit we've had to deal with so far. So I'm very tempted to get Mage Slayer, but it is a very, very particular feat. Like it's
So just
it's
for
anything yet,
the
but-
audience, Mage Slayer. You have practiced techniques useful in melee combat against spellcasters and gain the following benefits. When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your action to make a melee attack weapon against that creature, which is nice. When you damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, that creature has disadvantage on the saving throw it makes to maintain its concentration, and you have advantage on saving throws against spells cast by creatures within 5 feet of you. It's quite specific, isn't it?
It's very
It would be good if
specific.
you did have some mage. It does rely on you being in range of them. And once we're in range with them, we don't have as many problems.
Well, it's the sheer damage output. That one Thunder Slap knocked off a total of 40 hit points of 2 of us.
Hmm. Is that one that gives you some magic resistance?
No, it doesn't.
Not really, no.
If it had some sort of passive benefit, I'd be like, yeah, this is amazing. But
Brexit cancelled? What? People in the chat are saying.
yeah, don't worry, we'll talk about Brexit another time.
It's very specific.
Hmm.
We do need some anti-magic.
I have
it would be.
silence.
But you
Have
don't
you?
use it.
You've never used it.
Well, it's like not something that you usually expect. Oh yeah, great to find mages. Bam, zone of silence. But I can put it like in my slots and use it.
And their magic in this game also has been vastly simplified, as most spells can now be done via gestures instead. So even if you silence them, that might not actually help.
No, most spells do have the V. It's vocal. Then you
Yeah,
have
but
S for
it's not
sign.
an and or, it's a or. So every time you see a semantic, an S, they can do that with their hands.
Oh, that's really cool. It means that I can start stealth casting without
Yes.
people noticing.
Well, the hand gestures themselves could be fairly obvious, but yeah, you could technically. At the very least, you wouldn't have to chant it.
Well, we can Taharush that shit. You guys can make a circle around me and...
Ideally, Dev, do you have anything like you could pick that would be anti-mage? Because you're by far the most maneuverable one of us.
Not really. No, I don't think so.
Because the biggest issue is the reach of 5 feet. If I was Eldritch Knight, which I was thinking of to begin with, I would have charge spells, but I don't, which is why I'm
The only thing
really...
you need to beat mages is to be able to move fast and resist magic. Once you're in close range, they can't do anything anyway. Well, they can't do much.
No, they can. This is 5th edition. They can cast spells and you get no reaction. They can dump on you point blank with no penalties.
Remember the old lady that put us to sleep like twice?
Yeah. There is no range here. You can get hit just as easy in point blank as you can at 30 feet.
Well, to be fair, I do get something later, I think, for defenses. Monks get the ability to completely dodge area of effect spells, it's like fireballs and stuff.
Which is pretty nice.
It's just a shame there's no magic resistance, because that would help with the close range stuff as well. I guess what you're talking about with the Mage Slayer would help close range, but it would be better to have just some blanket magic resistance.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not sure I can get to that close range. That's the biggest issue with it.
Mm. You have you can dash. You have 60 foot of movement?
Yeah, so it's a potential.
Yeah.
Another one I was thinking about is Sharpshooter. It's basically the same as your Great Weapon thing. It's a -5 penalty to attack, but a +10 to the attack's damage. With 2 attacks, that is potentially a lot of precise sniping damage.
If you can hit them.
Yes. I think now I've got a bonus of... What is it? I've got a bonus of 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not beyond the realms of possibility.
Well, you've got to choose which ones you want.
Those are the like party specific ones. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna go with Blade Master because that gives me bonus to AC and everything.
The mounted combatant looks pretty good. You have advantage on melee attack rolls against any unmounted creature that is smaller than your mount. That's pretty sweet.
But we haven't been fighting on mounts this entire time.
True, but I mean, it's not like you couldn't choose to if you wanted to.
I don't know. We haven't been in that many situations where a mount would have been overly feasible.
True. What was the one you just mentioned you were looking at?
Either defensive duelist, which allows me to add my proficiency to my armor class once every round, which would give me an armor class of 21.
Damn, that is good.
Or a defensive duelist.
Oh, right. That wouldn't work for me, I'm afraid.
So when a creature hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class for that attack, potentially causing it to miss you, which is bloody lovely.
Yes. Or Blade Master, which is +1 to attack roll with weapons, and you can do a parrying stance with a +1 armor. It's a little bit more...
And where are you seeing this?
That's it.
It's under
Arcana.
weapons. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Do we need like sniping now, or can that wait? Because I'll get another feat in 2 levels.
It's hard to say. We don't know what we're fighting.
To be fair, you've been doing a lot of sniping, so you might as well take that, I think.
I am tempted, because it's a really nice feat for picking off high-value targets.
That Blade Master is bloody nice as well, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've also been... see, Martial Adept I'll get eventually anyway, so that's not like a huge thing. It would be another superiority dice, which could be useful for buffing people and it's more skills, but it actually depends. Sargon. This is something that might decide it. One of the abilities is a disarming strike, but it drops the weapon directly at the enemy's feet. So it depends on your interpretation of the free interact with object rules. Could I kick that weapon away as a free action?
I don't know.
Well, figure it out, DM.
Yeah, I'd have to go and figure it out, yeah.
See, my other DM was like, yeah, that looks cool. You can do it.
Well, I haven't looked at the rules. So.
You can make house rules.
Yeah,
the rule is just interact with object. It's a free action. And technically, the sword on the ground would be just an object.
Yeah, I feel that the fact that you're in combat and the fact that the person is going to be trying to get the sword or whatever, I think there's more to it than just that.
Yeah, because otherwise the skill is worthless because he can use a free action to pick up his sword, making the entire disarm entirely worthless.
Oh, God,
well, it means he can counterattack, right?
No, it's a free action. It doesn't count as an action, I think. I'm pretty sure I can't attack opportunity him.
You know, he would have to do his free action on his turn. So if someone else attacked him after you, he couldn't do a counter.
Potentially.
Or someone else could grab his weapon first, right?
Well, that's the interact with object action, the free action. So if I can't kick it, I can't pick it up. I don't see how somebody else could. I don't know.
I'll have to look it up.
Okay. In that case, I think I'll just take Sharpshooter then, because that'll always be useful.
Sharpshooter. Attack at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on ranged weapon attack rolls. That's nice. Your ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. Oof. It's not bad, is it? Before you make an attack with a ranged weapon you're proficient with, you can take a -5 penalty and get +10 to the damage. Jesus.
That's a lot of potential damage.
That's very nice, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take that for now.
Okay. Okie dokie.
And my health point, I'll just take the usual +6, is it? Plus my Constitution modifier?
Constitution, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that is about it for me this level.
Right, okay. Who's next? Let's go for Uzlu.
Hi there.
Right. You get a feat, I think. A feat or an ability score improvement.
Okay. Well, similarly to Arch, I guess I'll have a look through the feats that appeal to me and see what you guys think of them. So there were 4 I was looking at. The first one is Tough, which would be very good for a tank. I essentially always have double my level extra hit points.
Sorry, do you get that? Hang on. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Just looking at the paladins.
No, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so I'm not sure you do, actually. I think that was just a fighter thing.
I get them every second level.
Yeah, you don't get it. You get Aura of Protection.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it? It's class specific, the things
Yeah.
I get. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Aura of Protection when I was looking before. It, what did it do?
Let's find out. Hang on a sec.
Whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier.
There's a minimum bonus of +1.
Hmm.
That's not bad, is it?
My charisma modifier is 2.
I mean, that's a nice passive bonus against spellcasters anyway.
True.
You get ability score improvement or feat at level 8.
Okay, all right. So yeah, anyone that has to make a saving throw, remember that you get a bonus of +2 to the saving throw.
Assuming they're within 10 feet of you.
Oh, true. Stay within 10 feet of me.
Yeah. But I mean, if you've got a wizard, and then you know to do it.
And I guess it applies to me as well, so I
Yeah.
get a bit easier protection.
Yeah.
Like anything else at 6th level, I think I get maybe an extra spell.
No, you don't get any extra spells, actually.
Oh, it's just aura protection. Okay.
Yeah.
No extra slots either. Boring level up for me, I guess.
Yeah, you get the 6 plus your Constitution modifier as hit points too, unless you want to roll for it.
6 plus Constitution modifier. That's going to be 8. And the roll is 1d10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it 1d10 plus 2 for
Yeah.
Constitution?
Yeah.
I guess I'll fucking be boring and play it safe. I get
Yeah, I
52
would.
hit points now.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that system.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Dev.
Do I gain that in my current hit points? Sorry, or just my maximum?
It's your
maximum.
Yeah.
Right.
Get. So your proficiency is the same. Your martial arts, you get D6 damage with your martial arts now, though.
Hold on, let me look it up here.
You had that. You had that previous level.
Yep. Yeah. I gain 5 feet of movement
Nice.
to 45.
Yeah.
I gain key empowered strikes.
You also gain an extra key point.
Yep.
So you're on 6. Yeah.
Yep.
Key empowered strikes a monastic tradition feature. Oh, this sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Right, let me. Okay, so you get monastic. What monastic tradition do you have?
Open hand.
Oh, wave the open hand, right. So 6th level, you get wholeness of body. As an action, you can regain hit points equal to 3 times your monk level. You must finish your long rest before you can use this feature again.
Mhm.
That's pretty sweet. Sorry, what was the...
Key empowered strikes.
Yeah, what do the key empowered strikes do?
Your unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage.
Okay, that's pretty nice.
So it's they're like non-elemental magic, I guess. My unarmed.
Yeah, but you do D6 as well, so that's pretty good. Okay, right, and you get 5 plus your Constitution modifier. Is it
Or a 1d8 if I want to roll it.
or yeah, D8 plus 1.
I'm at 35. Should I risk it, do you think? For a few more HPs?
It's not my decision to make.
What do you guys think?
Statistically terrible idea.
Yes,
It is.
Maybe if it were 5 at base instead of 6, it'd sometimes be reasonable to do it.
At least that would be 50-50 instead of a 40% chance.
Yeah. You know what? I'll high roll it. I'll try it this time because last time I didn't.
Oof, fucking pimp. Go on then.
So I need to roll a 1d8.
Okay, I bet you get 1.
Oh, I got a 3.
Well, enjoy those 4 hit points, Dev.
Yep.
You're on 39 now. That's good. Don't call it a grave, Dev. It's the future you chose.
You are now to blame when you die with less than 3 additional damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
But,
Oh, well.
But yeah, I mean, otherwise not a bad level, really.
Yeah.
And V.
I already done mine.
Yeah, okay, but we're gonna go through it together because you might have got it wrong.
I didn't get it wrong.
Yeah,
I got the Dominion bonus for my class, and I didn't get any feats this level.
And did you take the 5 hit points?
Yeah, but now I'm still damaged. So
Yeah, I know, but like it's your maximum hit point total.
yeah.
Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. So channel divinity. What's channel divinity do?
I think it does 10 points of damage. Hold on, I wrote it down. Radiance of the Dawn. Starting at 2nd level, you present your holy symbol, and any magical darkness gets dispelled. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw. The creature takes radiant damage equal to D20 plus your cleric level on a fail save, and half as much when it manages to save.
Okay.
Also, I do have another thing. When a creature next to me attacks me or an ally, I get a reaction. I need to check how many times I wrote it down. And that creature has disadvantage. Basically, it's blinding that creature because I'm on the light domain.
Right, okay.
A flare of light comes out and they get blinded.
Have you got a thing for the domain? Oh, there we are. The life domain. So where are you getting this from? I'm not seeing it.
It was in the wiki. I'm not using it yet. When I'm using it, I'll show it to you.
All right. So you've got the blessed healer thing. Sorry, is it life or
Okay,
light?
warning flare. 1st level, when you are attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantages on the attack roll, causing light to flare before the attacker, before it hits or misses.
Right.
An attacker that can't be blinded is immune to this feature. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier until you take a long rest. You regain all expended uses after you finish long rest.
Sounds good. Right, okay. Okay then, well that's the levels done. So you're in a dank cave. It smells very bad. You're all quite wounded.
Let's start skinning the fucking monsters.
They don't have any skin, Arch.
They have bark, same thing.
I suggest we take a long rest here rather than leave and get ambushed by the locals.
Oh, of course, but seriously, they must have something identifiable as heads. If we carry their gods, the avatar of their gods, heads on spikes, I think they'll leave us fucking alone.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
If there are any of them left, I think they'll leave us alone just with the knowledge that we were down here.
There's also a V's little Art Deco project upstairs.
First things first, I would like to roll perception to see if we can hear the sounds of any of these other creatures in the cave or anything else. So
Go ahead. Yeah,
I find
you
your lack
can.
of faith that we already killed them all disturbing.
I mean, you can hear something, but it's hard to identify. You know what it is what you're hearing. I mean, it just there's a sound of like dripping water and wind and bark and like trees moving and things like this. It's not a quiet place.
I wonder how many additional enemies dev actions just spawned into being.
okay. So do you guys want to start looting? There's piles of stuff we can inspect. You guys can start. I have the most mobility, so I can run around and scout. You guys can loot. Does that sound good?
You think the GM is kind enough to give us a treasure after this battle, or it will just be a realistic world where there's really nothing to find in this cave?
I mean, there's a pile of garbage over in the corner there. There might be something useful.
What role would that be? Like investigation?
Well, anything valuable that the tribesmen found, they weren't going to use. I don't think we saw anyone with anything special. So they probably threw
I'll
it
go
in
and
here.
investigate the
I see it. I see
garbage.
it.
Gold watch, maybe.
A gold watch. Yeah, I see at least 3 piles of stuff. I guess they all have to be searched.
Yep.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Here, I'll scout.
Mhm.
I'll
Step
run
away
down.
from the loot, Deb. I'm investigating this pile.
Yeah, you guys can investigate. I'll run down here.
Okay, go on. Do your search.
16.
Wow.
That's pretty good. Hang on a second.
Uzulu just lost his fucking halberd.
Did he?
Into the
13
pile
too
it goes.
much.
Right. You spend your time digging around in this pile of what appears to be undigestible materials. You find just everything's covered in gross slime, but you find a spear. You find I guess we call it jewelry, but effectively gold and silver to the value of 40 copper pieces and 10 silver. So not gold.
I look at the spear, the weapon absolutely none of us uses, and then I look at the roof at an uncaring god.
There is also a small glass vial that is intact that has some kind of purple liquid in it.
Healing potion!
You tell me that was undigestible?
Yes.
The glass must be made of stern stuff then. You sure it's not Pyrex?
I don't think
Healing
glass is
potion.
digestible.
Well, it is. Well, it is painfully if you break it. I would
I
imagine these
don't know.
things
I
have the
think
ability to break
it's
glass.
pretty inert, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, that's the only things that you find of any particular value. I mean, there are broken axes and broken shields in the pile and stuff like this. You find a few shreds of armor and chainmail and stuff. But these are the only things that you can find in this pile that seem to have any value.
Okay, so purple potion.
Yep.
And just spear.
And 40 copper pieces and 10 silver.
That was worth it.
Uh,
There's nothing in this corner, it seems. Seems like an empty corner.
Seems that way.
Am I good to move, or are you guys doing something else?
Well, I mean, I'll happily investigate the other piles too, because, well, more shit for me.
Okay. I'll check out this one then before Arch gets to it.
All right, go on then, Dev. Shame you don't have advantage.
Yep.
You spend like 20 minutes glooping around in this pile, but you find nothing of value.
That's what you get for being greedy, Dev, and not waiting for help.
Well, Arch, you can still check it yourself, right? And find what I missed.
Greedy Dev. V, come up here and we'll check the other pile together because
there's
we're friends.
nothing in these piles. Like I'm telling you.
Of course there is. I found a fucking spear. Look at it.
All right. Okay. I'm looking in the pile to show to you that there's nothing in here.
16 either way.
It's not a bad roll though. Yeah, again, after glooping around, you find a few necklaces, stuff like this. Just nothing too expensive though. But 25 silver and 3 gold worth of treasure. And after digging around, you've realized there's a great axe in there that's actually serviceable.
Whoopee, another weapon none of us uses.
See, the worst thing you can do, Devil, is to give hope to the hopeless.
Hey, keep in mind,
Right.
Isn't that what the church does, V?
these are weapons for your army back home, V.
Uh-huh.
None of whom we trained to use two-handed weapons.
Here, Uzlu, do you want to come search this one that I fucked up on?
Oh, I fucked up the last one.
Just going to have a theological discussion with Fenric and explain to him that sometimes God can be a dick.
I'll give
Well,
all
let's
of the
give the
silver
Catholics.
pieces to V because, Silver is important for the clergy.
Oof. Catholic Church BTFO'd.
Mhm.
Okay, you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'll go search the one that that Dev failed to search.
Go ahead.
Watch me roll another one. I don't suppose Dev can assist.
He can, actually.
Dev,
Pretty cool,
assist.
bitch.
Dev, are you assisting? Make sure you say it.
I will assist.
Yay!
Congratulations. That is an achievement.
Me there, Dev.
Well, there we go.
Fucking snake eyes. Oh no, you dig around in the pile for a bit and somehow manage to cut yourself. You're probably going to get tetanus now.
I have
Pretty
disease
fucking
immunity. Get fucked, DM. I have disease immunity.
Damn.
I may have rolled snake eyes, but at least I'm immune to poison.
But it's a
Step
disease.
aside.
It's not poison.
No, I'm actually immune to disease. I said the wrong
Oh,
thing.
that's lucky, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Fucking
is a bit.
convenient.
Yeah, lucky
I'll
you forgot
care.
and didn't say you get poisoned instead of diseased.
Yeah, right. Still, you step aside. Archer's going to get himself diseased.
Dev, help me find more money.
I'll help you out, Arch.
What,
I'm
are
in.
you going down to that pile, Arch?
Yes, third time lucky.
Mm-hmm. Uzumi, make an awareness check.
Oh, Joy. Where is awareness?
It's being done by a plot.
Perception, sorry, yeah.
Perception. Okay.
It was awareness in Cyberpunk.
Yay!
Okay. Sorry, carry on, Arch.
13.
Right.
Do I have like a debuff to my rolls that no one's told me about?
Right. Arch, you dig around a bit. You find, like HIV-infected needles, all sort of stuff.
This is an Easter egg from the other campaign
Yeah.
from Cyberpunk.
But
When
you realize that almost all of this junk is actually laying on a breastplate, and you pull it up, and it seems to be in serviceable condition.
Hey! How
Yeah,
the fuck
guess
did
who's the
neither of
tank?
you idiots see this?
I
It's
saw
a
couple snake
literal
eyes.
breastplate. Right, I just put it on immediately, just like meh.
Are you
Disgusting.
sure you want to wear heavy
Yes.
armor, Arch?
Are you sure you want to wear something this disgusting? It's covered in weird brown-smelling slime.
Yeah, because Uzel is looking at it as if he has some claim to it after spearing his finger.
I mean, Arch, if it's either we chuck it away or you wear it, then that's a pretty bad set of choices.
To be fair, we should probably sell it because I've got. Or actually, the breastplate is technically better than my scale mail, so we'll keep it, I guess.
It's heavy armor, though. Surely you don't want
No, it's medium.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
don't
breastplate.
get disadvantage on stealth
Oh,
either.
it's just a breastplate. It's not actually armor. Well,
Yeah,
that
So
I
you
don't think.
basically
Go ahead.
found Jim's clothing, which is covered in shit.
That's disgusting.
That's terrible. dude.
But 14 armor class with a max 2 dex modifier.
Hey, chat is laughing, you
Yep.
bitches. Okay, I made a good joke.
That is a good joke.
They haven't heard your joke yet because of the delay.
Yeah, good point.
Oh,
The stolen valor, Jesus.
Because if the breastplate is a dex like medium armor shit, I don't want it.
Apparently, the reason I missed it,
It is,
according
yeah.
to the chat, is because it's as big as only one of my pecs. So I thought it was something else.
Right, okay. Okay.
I'd like to move here. There might be a passage here, it looks like. Can I see through this brush here?
Sorry. Well, over here.
To here. Is there a passage through these leaves? I guess not, just a rock wall, huh?
Well, it appears to be.
I mean, the map's pretty big. Like, I'm scrolling around it, and
Man, that's noggins jogging.
it is.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be more to explore, but I can't find like a passage.
That's you haven't rolled any dice.
Okay, but I have to like inspect the wall.
You have to make an ability check to see if you can achieve something.
All right, I will start poking and prodding at the wall and then try to find a way through.
Okay.
That would be investigation, right?
Yes. Okay.
Well, there we go.
Right. That's going to take you a while though. So in the meantime, what's everyone else doing?
Well, I'm going to go to the place that we actually haven't explored yet,
Ooh, good thing.
where a wall might actually be. So somewhere up here.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
in
but
this area
further
here?
up.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. This is wall. Okay.
Is Fenric just watching us run around this room madly?
Well, I mean, someone's got to keep an eye out.
What could that be, Privy? Oh, nothing.
No, we had explored this area before. We ran up here before the fight started, and then it got covered up because we weren't up here in a while.
Yeah, but as you can see, there's something there.
There is something there.
I will go and look if I can do it this turn. And I'll roll a glorious 0-0 on my investigation. Let's see.
Thankfully, that's actually not possible.
I have -1 on the investigation. It is possible.
Okay, fair enough. Check.
Oh, wow. That makes a change.
Right, yeah. You start digging around another slimy pile of junk. You find 2 gold pieces, a short sword in a scabbard. The scabbard's pretty well worn and half dissolved, but
Does the sword look like it glows blue when there's goblins nearby?
no, it looks like it should glow blue because it's a really beautiful looking short sword.
Ooh.
You're actually quite taken aback with just how attractive and well made the piece is.
So it's
I'm falling in
masterwork.
love with this sword.
And one of the other things you find is a signet ring, but it's got a logo on it that you probably don't recognize, but you can see if you can recognize the herald.
I'm gonna.
Ich
I'm gonna
habe
write down-
history.
I know.
This is my time to shine.
I'll attend to your occasionally useful skill in a moment once I actually write these down in my
Right.
inventory because I don't want anyone else nicking them.
Mhm.
Hey, I had 498. Now I have exactly 500. And I'm going to put beautiful short sword.
Beautiful.
You masterwork
Okay,
would be
short sword.
more accurate.
Okay. All right. That was what you were applying.
Does it actually have like any stats bonuses, or are you just telling us it looks pretty?
It does give you +1 to hit.
Oh, lovely.
I
Master
will base my my offhand.
I mean, none of us use fucking short swords, but again,
No, I can do.
yeah, you
can
can
I,
give it to me. It'll be my 3rd finesse weapon.
You can give it to one of your guides, Arch. You can give it to one of your 2 bodyguards.
None of those are fucking finesse either.
Gentlemen, you aren't hearing me. I'm using it.
Which is kind of weird considering that Sargon made them cultists and then they're obedient. It's like Game of Thrones with the Dothraki. You know, one season they're savages, the next season they're just well-trained bodyguards.
Who?
The Arch's bodyguards, you know, the ones from Michael.
What are the ones we trained?
Yeah,
They used to be religious fanatics, and
they,
after
they
one,
still are
they,
religious fanatics. You just train them.
they didn't want to walk on water. Okay, they proven to me that they don't have what it takes to be part of the cult.
Okay, fair enough. They're not the most devoted, I suppose.
Chat's
Complete
recommending that
heretics.
I don't put the ring on because I'll turn invisible and then the Dark Lord of Mordor will be able to see me. To go along with that sword I just got.
Well, I mean, if you want to go and show the thing to Arch.
I think I will, but let me just, can I have a quick look here to see if there's just a wall here or a passageway?
Yep, you can do. Sorry, I should have revealed that.
That's right.
It's just a wall there.
Okay. In that case, I shall return to our resident historian.
All right. I'm still just trying to organize this. I'm carrying a spear, a great axe, a scimitar, a whip, a fucking rapier, a longbow, a breastplate, my scale mail, my chain shirt.
I've got a ritualist artwork.
I'm going to have a look around to show Devo that there is no.
The Book of Feats.
Hmm,
Also,
nice.
I've been handed this strange picture, Sargon. Can you comment on this maybe?
I don't know.
What's this all about?
What's in his hand? I can't see.
It says CSM. I don't know what it means. No,
CSM.
WSJ, Wall Street Journal.
Oh, well, right. Okay, I mean, look, all I'm saying is there is more proof for Bigfoot, which is actually unironically true. So, you know. Right, well, while you guys are waiting, I'm just going to read a few super chats because there were a bunch through and I don't want to miss them.
I'm a read Thunderfoot. He's really butthurt.
The proud Xenoi will overcome the oppressive Athenian blue genocide for Christmas. Yeah, I saw the Zethnostate video today. I don't know who's making those, but I tell you, the quality is top notch. I'm genuinely impressed. The Goveen Slayer. Today we spoons mourn with the chopstick allies as their air ace Sushi Yum gave his life to take out a fork warship. Pray for the brave hero. I am afraid I have no fucking idea what that's about. I was enjoying your Walking Dead reviews. Why did you not do episode 5 Rick's finale? We did it.
Good question.
I actually have that in the works. I'm going to kind of summarize the 3 episodes because there's an arc there, and I may as well just cover it in one video.
Bitch, I made my Goblin Slayer. You have no excuse.
My videos are better than yours.
Oh,
You walked into that one. Come on.
I did.
No, I just haven't had time. There's been a lot going on recently. Shopping trip. Buy all the Believers some slings. The Spoon Nation will defeat the evil forks and will claim the dinner table as their birthright. I don't even know what that means.
It's Styx's thing. Like I'll tell you the lore.
Oh well, okay, I know.
Styx makes his videos and he's got the spoons, so everyone got.
Can I know if you will read the Ballad of Sargon's Tea? I haven't seen the Ballad of Sargon's Tea, but if someone wants to send it to me, I'm happy to read it.
Is the Ballad of Sargon's Tea 4 hours long?
It is very long.
Look, you have to understand, right? These I think we can accurately describe this as a folk song, a folk poetry, maybe. These were normally this was like a weekend thing. These were performed over the course of like 3 days, which is about as long as it takes me to get tea. So it's all very appropriate.
Yeah, it is a Twilight Zone in your kitchen. I'll give you that.
Arch is wrong about the rules again. The verbal, somatic, or material components of spells are an and, not an or. You must supply all the components to cast spell. Yeah, if I was
that's what I literally said.
You said someone said or. I would have.
No, you said or. You said or, Arch. Don't
it says so in the rules if it's an and or an or. If they're just listed,
I've got the ballad here. Okay.
Okay. Go on.
I am waiting for D&D. I'm waiting by rope and tree. I'm still waiting. Fucking kill me. Are we still waiting on Sargon's tea? Is he done planting the seed? Is he boiling the fucking sea? Is he done out in his field? He should have brought a quicker yield. I'd give him slaves because I'm bored, but then he'd plant 20 rows more. So for now, on D&D, I will wait on rope on tree. How long it takes?
Okay, enough. Come on,
let's finish it.
How long it takes to plant the seeds to grow the crops for Sargon's tea is equal to an amputee crossing the fence and ICE. For fuck's sake, I used to grow food on a farm like potatoes. All of them quicker than these fucking crops for Sargon's tea. For fuck's sake, it even snows upon my squash and potatoes, but they still grew faster than these fucking crops for Sargon's tea. Where's the third verse?
That's amazing.
There's more.
Okay, go on.
Based on a true story.
Basically.
I cannot find my knife. This is not good for me. At least I'm not addicted to it like Sargon and his tea. Now I have no freedom, no escape or liberty to escape from that damn boomer and his addiction to tea. What crop is he growing? How is he making tea? What would it take? What would it take to speed him up and end our misery? Is he going to drink the ocean, as ridiculous as it would be? Is it a more ridiculous notion to break Sargon of his tea?
Yes. At least we can be guaranteed that it's good tea, if that helps.
There's a lot of there's more verses, but I think we have enough.
I think we've had enough there. Yeah. The stream got delayed because Sargon was busy reporting his subversive activities back to the KGB. It all makes sense now. That's true. I mean, the Wall Street Journal are in cahoots with the KGB, and a lot of people don't know that. He's our G. If he can't do it, no one's seen. I think you probably meant to read that with a Scottish accent. V's going to heal the party with gang signs. He looks like a spook. Yes, he does. If you believe that lolly is not degeneracy, I would like to offer you a free ride in my helicopter. It's just like Jesus said, there's a special hell for child molesters and people that talk in the theatre. 100 years bore. Please send help. I have space aids. Okay. Bungee jumping £10. Socialists and fascists go free, no strings attached. I think it would catch on. Hey, I can totally get behind that. I can't speak emoji. Fast walk, I'm afraid. Get a new pet, not like a cat or a dog, but like a bear or wolf again. Those are the best episodes. Also, Arch, add a lolly to the Commissar harem. That's disgusting. Play weekly. Yeah, I know. I can't, man. Were those shambling mounds also boomers? I can confirm. It's the only country that matters. And I would like to point out that Dev is basically the fighter from Goblin Slayer cause unarmed. Dev hasn't had himself raped yet, though. But let's place heavy emphasis on the yet. Right, yeah. So, Dev, you were searching.
First of all, I'm going to show off this next ritual to start.
Oh, okay.
That's basically what happened.
Oh. You got a masterwork sword?
People are saying that I should take that sword from you, Uzulu, but my staff still does more damage. I have a 1d8 on my walking stick. A short sword's a 1d6.
Yeah, but it's not tell you this, but the sword is one-handed. You could put something in the other hand.
Yeah, but if I fight two-handed as a monk, I can't use unarmed strikes as my bonus actions. A two-handed monk, unless I took like a completely different monastic tradition, it wouldn't work for me.
Right, okay.
All right.
But right, yeah. So, Dev, after searching around for a bit, you realise that there's actually some kind of secret door here.
Wait, a secret door?
Well, not so much a door, but it's an exit that's covered over specifically to prevent things getting out.
Does it look like it's man-made or natural?
It looks. I mean, it's a rock, so.
Okay.
I don't know. You tell me.
Shall we explore?
No.
I bet this was added after the encounter.
First, we're going to
I bet it
search
fucking
that
wasn't.
pile of stuff.
Sorry?
Because that's yet another pile of stuff we need to search.
Press X to doubt.
Which one?
That one.
Uzulu's already
That
done.
one.
Uzulu's done that one.
I think. But
Yep.
really, have you? What did you find in it?
The Masterwork short sword.
And a signet ring.
And the signet ring, I wanted you to roll history.
Speaking of the signet ring, I need to roll history.
Yeah, I came over to history you with it.
I don't know if history's the right one to use.
Shut up.
but- Okay. Give it a go, Arch.
Uh-oh.
8. Jesus.
Okay, well, I mean, you can tell Uzulu a lot about the history of signet rings, why they're used, what they signify.
Would it be insight,
Arch.
maybe?
Thanks for the lesson, Arch. Does anyone else know what this is?
It could be insight. That might be a roll for it.
Insight
Maybe.
is for social stuff, like lying.
Yeah, but the signet ring is a social signifier.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna insight it then. I've got a good insight.
Okay.
I've got. Oh Jesus!
Jesus Christ.
Never mind.
I just look with the corner of my eye and I already know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, hang on, let me check. I'm not even sure if I'm using insight right there.
It's not a very specific word for the skill, is it?
Check.
Roll insight.
Oh no, it's the true intentions of a creature, such as searching out a lie. No, you can't use that.
First he tells me to use it, I crit it, and then he tells me I can't.
Look, well, if you succeed at something dramatically, I have to check that. You know, it's
So I should have rolled lower, like not too low, but not too high. I get it.
Sargon, I'm running out of ideas here. Can I use intimidation on the ring for it to tell me what it is?
I'm afraid not.
It's
What about
probably
the
magical.
What
There we
about
go.
perception?
It's magical.
Well, you can
Yeah.
investigate it with your perception if you want, or investigation, I suppose. Oh, no, it's probably in perception, yeah. It doesn't appear to have any glowing writing on it or anything. It just seems
Everyone's
like
just like walking around this ring, doing various like hand-on
Yeah,
shine books
I'll
at
try
it.
history and
All
I'll
useless.
well, I mean, Arch got the history thing, didn't he? So, but I mean, like Arch, you know, you look at it and you know that it's a signet ring. So it's a ring with a gem set on it that's got a particular house marked on it. The body you've probably just, well, I say body generously. The pile, there must have been a nobleman or something.
All right, so let me ask you this: do any of us automatically know, or like already know, what the signet ring signifies?
Yeah, you all know what a signet ring is.
Oh, I know what. No, the signet itself on the signet.
Oh,
ring.
it's someone's house.
Yes, but do we know which one?
No.
Okay,
It's just somebody's
had to work with
house.
Skill level. What skill would we use to tell?
I'm actually not sure.
See, that's my problem here.
Yeah, I know. right?
History would have been the actual one because like you do study the history of the houses, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for us to use his history on this, but he doesn't know from the roll he got.
Okay, I'll try history then.
Go on then. Good job.
I look at both V and Deb with just mild disgust, like you fucking savage.
You didn't do so well yourself, Arch.
I did better. I got an 8.
Uzulu?
Wow. I'm as good as history as Arch is. Can I have an advantage considering we're all doing the same roll on the
Can
same
we play
thing?
the game? Let's have a rest. and we'll ask an NPC.
I don't think we
about
should
this
rest
cave,
in this
right?
cave. I really don't think we should rest in
Might be
this
one
cave.
of the safest places in the world to
We
rest.
can rest in this cave, and we will make someone stand on guard.
I've got 16 hit points. We're going to rest. Remember, this is D&D, a game in which you are supposed to rest literally inside a monster's fucking lair, and nothing bad will happen.
Yeah.
I could do with re-enabling all my spells so I can bring the spider lolly back.
So I'm going to rest against this wall. Like let's make camp here against the wall. So that.
Sorry, where are you looking?
Let me find where the thing is. Okay. Here next to with
Hang
our
on, I'm just gonna have to restart, reload Roll20.
Quick, while he's not looking, draw dicks with the draw thing.
draw the Wall Street Journal super chat jokes with the draw thing.
Oh, V, how do you get so good at drawing dicks?
I'm a master.
Good job. Right, so yeah, where were you going, V?
Back against the wall so we can't be ambushed. We will have someone stay up so that he can stand guard while the other people rest.
Yeah, but doesn't that person also need to rest?
Yeah, but we will make a 2-hour shift.
Okay.
Well, none of us will get rested then.
Yeah, that means we need to sleep for what would that
10
be?
hours. 10
No,
hours.
more than 10. Would it be? Actually, wouldn't be more. No, it would, because we need to have one interrupted period of sleep of 8 hours, surely.
Yeah. So you'd have to add what, 2 hours for each person?
No, not even that, because then you'd have to start late. You'd have
Oh
to,
my fucking god! Every other campaign I played like this was fine, but all right. Then, if that is the case, we will sleep 16 hours. One person will stay 8 hours awake, and then the other person will stay the other 8 hours.
If that's the case, we might as well make it 24 hours and make it a long rest so that we get everything back instead of just rolling a hit dice.
Okay, fine.
but then we need guards for some of that time.
Fenric is going to stand watch.
Hey, here we go. Fenric, stay awake for the next
I
20
can't
minutes.
believe like you guys
can
are
just
so pedantic. Like it is unreal. Anyway, right? It's that.
Okay, but you could just take just shifts.
Yeah,
Or
or
24 hours. You only need 8 hours.
Yeah.
We just established that you need 24 uninterrupted hours. and
Look,
if you
I'm
take-
not going to be that pedantic. You can take shifts.
Oh, okay, that works for me.
Oh,
I mean, you're not.
thank you.
No, but listen, the resting isn't just all sleeping either.
Okay.
But right, okay. So, are you right? So you're just going to chill out where you are and just recuperate?
Yes.
Yes.
Gross.
Let's maybe put some torches around so you can see something coming if something does come.
Yeah, I'm going to hide the areas you're no longer standing.
Well,
in.
when you got like villagers outside wanting to kill you,
Yeah, but they're not going to come down
Fucking
here.
villagers, man! Didn't you kill them all?
no,
But this is the last place they're going to come down.
they left 2 scouts that were severely butchered last time I
Yeah.
remember.
Uzulu and Dev let their mage go also, remember?
Okay, hold on. How many? I have 8 torches left. Can I put say 1 or 2 at each kind of a way people can approach, like some here and some here? Just stick them in the ground or something, or
You want to warn things like in League of Legends.
That square is the sort of strong beams of light coming down from the hole. By the way, so
so if I could put a torch here during our rest, just in case something comes from the north, we'd see it. Put 1 here, Can I do that?
Isn't V's light spell a cantrip? Just go around touching the wall for a bit. You can literally glow up this entire cave.
Just let him do the torches. The wall only works like the cantrip only works on one thing. The moment I touch something else,
Yeah.
it moves
So-
to the other thing.
I'll stick some torches in the ground. I'll do that so that if something comes, we can at least see it before it's on top of us.
I still want to inspect the shambling horrors and see if there's anything I could take as a trophy.
We
This
should.
branch came from a particularly nasty monster and not just from a random tree.
it's going to take a bit of persuading.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll
No,
persuasion.
that's actually not true. There is something that approximates to a head. Something that approximates to a maw that would lead down into a digestive tract. So there is something you could hack off it. It's pretty gross though.
I don't care.
Arch will do it.
7 gross heads then, Arch.
Their heads are quite big, so you probably only need one.
Fenric, hold on to these.
Dude, fucking Emmerich's going to be so happy.
Here's a trophy, yeah. Okay, so you're resting.
By the way, I got the resurrect spell, Revivify.
Okay. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw against disease. And yes, I know what you're going to say, Oozlu.
Hey, Sargon, guess what?
What? But yeah, everyone else make a Constitution saving throw against disease.
We have advantage on this saving throw.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Why is that?
We're next to Uzula.
Nope. Because of the food that everyone's been eating.
Oh, also, in addition, my aura.
So that's advantage +2.
Yeah, advantage and +2.
Nice.
So 16 for me.
16 for me too. I'm just gonna snuggle up to Uzulu. Uzulu, we're gonna lie and spoon.
I love the GM. It's like, oh, you're going to sleep here? Haha, I'm going to show you. Oh, Constitution save. Oh.
What do you mean going to show you? You're the ones who decided to rest in this disgusting place.
And you're the one that's waiting to ambush us with villagers when we get out, okay? Just stop pretending
listen,
that's not a thing.
right? You're not against me.
It's a dank cave. It's not a place for fucking airborne Ebola or anything.
Isn't it?
I mean,
The whole place smells like carrion. I mean, it smells like a bog.
We're not eating the corpses.
No, but you are like there are insects and flies and mosquitoes. Like the whole this place is disgusting. I thought I made that clear.
Well, it seems we have a 16, a 16, and a 20, so we seem to be pretty good.
And it doesn't matter what I get because I'm immune anyway.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you and Fenric got a pretty good roll actually. So you're all okay for the first 8 hours. Are you continuing to rest for another 8 hours?
I have a feeling I'll be okay for the second as well.
I love Uzlu's character's picture as well because it's just like I was picturing this ultra excited face on every response like that. But okay,
17.
go on then.
And by the way, I have removed disease, which is an FU to the GM.
I can also
21.
You found FU to the GM.
It is.
Oof.
I can also
19.
Oh no, that's yeah.
this
Okay.
once, though.
Fucking hell.
Well, I could do it 5 times if I had all my lay on hands pool, but I don't think I do. Except that we've just rested, so maybe I do.
Yeah, so
Well,
you've rested for 16 hours so far. If you want to do another 8 hours, you can do. You're all back at full health now, though.
And let's leave.
Yeah.
Well, do you
Well,
want to
I
do
don't
the last 8 hours?
What's
No.
the point?
Let's leave.
Well, doesn't Uzlu get back his lay on
Let's
hands?
leave. I don't
Yeah, I
want
do.
to have fucking Ebola.
I have removed disease, Arch.
Yeah, we have a lot against disease right now. I
I
think we'll be
can do
fine.
5 disease removals.
Yeah, but you don't know how bad this GM AIDS is going to be. So
The problem is, apparently V can just fucking snap his fingers and dispel it, so who cares?
Are we resting another? I'm good to rest another 8.
Yeah, let's get the spells back.
Okay.
okay, roll.
I not only resist your fucking disease.
Arch infects the disease.
Yes.
Right, Dev and V.
That's 12 and 11, eh?
Yeah, you're starting to feel a bit sick.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you get -1 to all your ability
Illness
scores.
sounds like me.
Can you cure it, V?
Yeah, I can.
I can
Okay.
cure one of you as well if you
By
want.
the way, how long does it take to cure naturally?
I love the way that you think this has a natural cure.
It's just a common cold. You'll be fine.
You've just received -1 to all your ability scores.
Yeah.
Considering that I'm currently in the middle of a rest, I'm assuming that I could just double lay on hands and still have 25 at the end of this period.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'm expending 10 lay on hands points to heal both their diseases immediately, and then they're restoring after the rest, so I'm leaving it at 25.
Fenric appears to have come down with a disease as well.
All right, 3 times then.
You need to suffer through, Ferric. This is the test from the gods.
Not much of a test if Uzlu's just going to cure everything. Okay.
It's that third paragraph.
Okay, well, you have rested for 24 hours in the most disgusting place you've been so far.
Oh, with-
in the most safe place we've ever been so far.
Okay.
Let's push the boulder and Monday math our way out of it.
Okay. I will collect and extinguish all my torches so I have them back.
Okay, who's going first?
Uzlu,
Of course.
Right.
Uzlu and Fenric, because they're kind of the tankier guys. I guess.
Okay. I'm summoning Sparkly Widow Chan.
Hang on a sec.
We're...
Can I give control of your pieces to you guys? That would probably be easy.
You literally
Yes.
can.
You
But I
actually can, yes.
How do I do that?
I don't know how simple it is.
After 1 year of playing, finally,
But how do I do this?
you don't. We remove the character from the sheet, I think.
I think it would take some non-boomer effort.
Yeah, I don't know. So
Maybe if you give me admin powers, I'll do it.
Let's play the game now, and we'll do it.
Yeah, but Sargon's not looking forward to having to move 6 pieces around.
well, it would just have been easier. But right, sorry, you're summoning the spider.
Sparkly Widow Chan, yes.
Ugh.
It's a large creature, isn't it?
I think so. But
Ugh.
you should be able to squeeze through it quite hard.
I moved behind Devo.
Well, to be fair, if it can't squeeze through, then it can always climb up, can't it?
Yeah, but let's see where the boulder leads. Let's push it out of the way. Is it like a strength check?
No, it's not. It's more for camouflage than anything.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, you can open up, but the gap does appear to be too small for Widow Chan to get through.
What?
Okay.
It's a spider.
Just get it to double around, like go up, and you know.
Check this out, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. We all just in different ways, and it's completely useless.
What even is this?
Just full of big thinking faces. But all deep fried.
Right. Who's going first?
All right, I'm going to leave Sparkly Widow Chan out to watch the area. Then I'll just put the spider here,
Okay.
and I'll have awareness if there's any problem. In fact, can the spider just jump out the hole?
Well, you can climb out.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to climb out as far as it needs to go to see if there's anyone else up there.
Okay. What
don't
are the
need to
rules
show
with
it.
your spidering? Can you put the rules for the summoning thing in there?
Yeah. I
Oh,
hope
it's there,
you
isn't it?
like novels. Oh, it was already there.
Yeah. Yeah, so. Right, yeah. You can't like see through its eyes or anything.
No, but it can tell me immediately what it sees telepathically, so it's pretty much the same as if I can.
That's pretty good. Okay, well, Spider Chan can go up and out. Just reports back that everything seems, whatever the spider's view of there not being any no potential prey around. Let's say.
Understood. So can I just have it patrol around the area, remaining as out of sight as it can, being a massive spider that sparkles?
Are you actually going around like saying Roger, Roger?
I mean, yeah, you can get it to go and try and hide or something.
Sure. I'll just have it observe the area, see if anything happens.
That'll work out just fine. It'll find itself a bush, and there'll just be a huge sparkling spider in the bush.
I'm hiding.
Right. Okay.
All right. I guess I'm. Well, actually, we're all kind of tanky in different ways. But if I put my shield on, I'm definitely the tankiest.
Okay. You putting your shield
So
on?
I suppose I should go first.
Okay.
How long does
I'll
my
pull
shield
out my
last?
bone and go behind him.
I should probably actually go second, Arch, because you can shoot past me, but I can't really fight ranged.
I'm
It's
casting
more
myself
fun to
off.
hit two friendlies.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just equip my shield on the character sheet quickly.
You can't summon a spider. I'm reading the spell right now.
What do you mean?
Appearing in an unoccupied space. The steed looks on a form that you choose: a warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, a mastiff.
DM can choose for you to summon another type of large creature.
Yeah, but like, don't you see the motif? Like, they're all things that walk on 4 legs, and they're like horses: camel, elk, mastiff.
Are you seriously that racist? What's the difference between 4 and 8 legs, really?
Because the spider can be used for combat.
Are we really going back to Animal Farm?
Wasn't there some sort of rule that you had to get the spider?
No. He made it up. He lied to you.
I didn't lie to shit, V. The GM can choose for me to summon any creature of the right size class.
Look, I'm going to paste the spell so you can.
I'm looking at it.
Let's expose the lies. Look at them.
Put it in there twice, V.
Look at the lies.
Okay, well, at the moment, I'm allowing it. So,
guys,
it's nice to just have that kind of
side with the
discretion.
backstabber. I see.
Chat would rebel if you disallowed Sparkly Webchan.
It's
You're
also
like a
just-
druid. It
you-
makes absolutely no sense. Anyway.
Right, okay. Yeah, you start wandering down.
Oh, sorry, V. Are you feeling insecure with just the ability to summon a horde of angels that attacks everyone around you? Now?
It's just weird for a paladin to summon like a spider. It's just, that's a ranger thing or a druid thing.
I'm an Oath of Conquest paladin. I'm like a dark paladin.
I love the way you think the spiders don't go to heaven, you fucking racist.
Yeah, it's a sparkly spider anyway. It's a celestial spider.
Well,
God, V's such a racist. 4 legs good, 8 legs good.
Right, what are you doing?
We are continuing towards the stairs.
Continuing forward.
Right. Okay, the stairs are very they're not nearly as clean as they look. And they're just kind of carved out of the rock, and there's a lot of overgrowth around them, but you can push your way out and you find yourself coming out blinking into the sun. When I actually find the place on the map that you come out.
why do they throw people in the pit then rather than push them through the tunnel?
No, I guess you're gonna have to ask them.
Go down here, walk for 5 minutes, get past this massive rock, and then you'll be eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sensible.
Throwing them down the hole does seem like a safer delivery system.
I agree. For them, anyway.
Why can't I find? Right. It's on the left, Dev.
Okay. Oh, there's a little hole there we didn't see before.
Our scouts are still alive too, apparently.
Are they? Oh, on the other side.
I probably just haven't removed them. And Fenric.
You filthy little philanthrope, Sargon. We should have seen that.
What?
We wandered right past that like 3 times.
So?
I blame Dev.
Me?
Right, okay.
Let's go back to the boat.
You guys have actually not done a very good job of exploring this map, so.
I actually did notice that we were stealthing around, but do you want to uncover it, guys, or do you want to just go?
We'll go to the boat.
We got kind of, V got kind of ambushed the first time we were here, so.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Sparkly Webchan? I can't even see her. She's hiding so well.
Yeah, she's off somewhere in the undergrowth.
Oh, I see the problem. I see V's objection now.
What?
Spiders aren't beasts; they're vermin types.
No shit.
So you shouldn't be able to summon a spider.
Obviously.
Why are they not beasts? It's a giant spider.
There's actually types. But, oh well. The damage has been
Salute,
done.
the rule breakeroo.
And not only that, you're not able to use the horse like to attack other things. You can ride it. You can
Yes, you
scout with it. No, you're not. Jeez.
I have a telepathic link to it and complete control of it. You think I can't attack things for what reason?
It's not how it works.
According to who?
To the rules.
It's not in
Horses
the
actually
text I read.
do have attacks. They've got stats and
Yeah,
the whole
they do.
thing.
But they can't web things, and they're not as powerful as that. Anyway, good luck bringing that in the city.
I'm not bringing it into the city. It's for
Obvious.
combat.
Ugh.
In the meantime, what are you doing?
Are we exploring or leaving?
I want to leave.
Yeah, well, Dark Webchan wants to explore.
Good luck with that. I'm going to the boat.
You're just going to wander off into this jungle by yourself.
I assume Fenric will escort him back.
Oh, good point.
Do you guys want to explore?
I'm kind of down for it. I mean, Sargon is right. We haven't really explored this place. There might be something interesting.
Arch?
V, I've just looked at giant spider in the compendium. Large beast.
Oof. Oh, V, you got fucking destroyed.
To be fair, it was Dev who said it wasn't a beast.
Oh, Dev.
Yeah, the tiny spiders are vermin types. I think the large beast might be a beast. The large spider might be a beast. Yeah.
Actions. Web.
Arch.
Anything else you want to say about the spider? What it can't do, V?
Yes. Any person that's experienced into Dungeons and Dragons, please tell me if it makes sense for a paladin to summon a spider that he can use in combat just like a ranger pet.
I mean, it is a beast, and it's down to the DM discretion.
I tell you what, should I just consult the,
And I'm
the
allowed.
actual guide?
Well, you know,
To be
like,
entirely fair, it isn't even a beast. It's celestial. It is literally a god creature.
Yeah.
But it does have to be
So.
the beast type. But the thing is, I mean, you know, there's nothing say that he can't do this. There may be ramifications.
Cat is saying that it's familiars that can't attack, paladin steeds can.
Ah,
yeah, can they web?
if it's got web.
Why not?
Then why not summon a dire bear while you're at it?
Because it's too big. That's a colossal beast or something. That's the next level up.
Huge beast.
I can get that later though. Just like you can summon a fucking cathedral later.
Yep, because this is Sargon's low magic universe.
I just want to say, V, that is actually a really good point, isn't it? I mean, your character has been quite ridiculous to this point, and you're angry that he's got a giant spider. I mean, but it's only got 26 hit points. You know, like you could.
That is not the issue. Okay, he has other spells that are really cool, and he can do a lot of shit with the spells.
Okay.
It's just that it mind fucks me to see a paladin acting like a ranger. It just. Can we move on?
No,
Like,
it's
tell me
not
what-
a ranger pet because it's
celestial.
sparkling.
Can we please carry the game along?
Yes, we can. Sorry,
As
I
long
didn't
as you're
realize
not
this upset
complaining about it
you.
anymore.
Okay.
I mean, we've been playing for like 2 hours now, and the only thing we did was to get out of a hole.
Yeah, that's not my fault, V.
Anyway, what is it you want to do then?
I'm
Take
down
an
to
action.
explore.
Take an action.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm exploring.
Right, okay.
I'm running.
All right, I'm gonna have Sparky do
What did I
webcam.
run into? I just ran into a dark area.
I'm going to play Magic the Gathering.
V, what
V,
is wrong?
Sparkly webcam wants to give you a kiss. Roll charisma to avoid.
Hold on. Still running. Still running.
V, if you want to do something, just tell me. You have to take an action.
Go to the ship, but I can't until Devo starts spurging out. It's stop spurging out, Devo. It's come back.
I'm running.
You can't go across that. That's a cliff face.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll jump it.
Do you want to do that? Just jump into a dark area?
Probably not actually. Oh, this is
There's nothing on the map, Devo. There's nothing.
It's just summon cathedral.
Can I stand on the
25
edge and look down?
Yeah, you can do that.
Hey, what do I see down there?
The village.
We were
told you.
supposed to go up here to scout, but the DM was like, I could just put them up here and that would be natural. But instead, I'm going to see if they can figure it out by themselves.
Yeah. Right,
That's stupid, Sargon.
I didn't even really listen. That was just the exit, mate. So, what? Anything else? Anyone doing anything else?
I want to go to
I
the
am
ship.
going to look at the nearby plants.
Do you want to explore this giant area down here? That's
I'm looking for something like poppy or cocaine.
Sorry, whereabouts are you going?
Just going to look at the trees.
Oh, okay.
I want to find ecstasy if I can.
Dev, where are you going?
I'll run down to this area, this dark part on the south of the map.
Okay.
Then I'll just sprint all my way around.
Yep, you spin through the burnt out. I guess it's a village.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it appears to be
I think
lifeless.
you mean X village.
But you come across you're approaching a cliff face. There appears to be a hole in it.
Oh, seems like there's something here.
Oh, V BTFO twice.
Oof.
I assume, am I too far for them to hear me? Those guys who are just lollygagging.
Speaking of lollygagging,
I mean,
want
I
my
don't know. You
spider
could
in
try
range.
yelling at them. I guess there's
Yeah.
surely nothing bad would happen if you did that.
Well, hold on,
100
hold on.
feet away.
Spider Chan's right here.
Yeah.
Ish, right?
I want
I can
my
go back
lolly
up.
spider to go and join Dev.
Spider Chan is actually here.
Whereabouts?
Yeah.
I can't.
Hiding in some thick bushes at the top.
I would like Spider Chan to make its way down to where Dev went. I wanted that. I wanted her to go and help him explore in the first place.
Yeah, okay. Dev, roll an awareness check.
Oh God, is Dev going to make a reaction and attack the spider when it comes up behind him?
Click the Jim's docs folder. I'm sorry.
Oof.
And trying to get the awareness check.
Can't believe you doxed Jim while doing the awareness check.
Well, that's how good we skeptics are at doxing people. We don't even need to try. So,
yeah. I'm gonna
proficiency plus 10.
hang on a second. I'm gonna go retweet something and just get Jim deplatformed. Gotta fucking imagine. Yeah, Dev. You scream as you're crept up on by a spider. It's a loud, girlish scream. The guys still over by the entrance can hear it.
I'm gonna just say to the rest of the group, hey, Dev just screamed about my spider. Loud, girly scream.
I'm gonna tell the spider to telepathically tell Uzlu to get everyone over here. And I know the spider understands our language.
Yeah, the spider totally speaks English. It's well versed in.
No, it can't speak it. It can understand it. It gains
don't
the ability
ruin
to
my fun,
understand
Dave.
one
Don't ruin my
language.
fun.
Okay, are you guys traveling over there?
I'm buying a top hat for the spider when we get back to town.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
more
go over there?
XP. Why not?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I the only one who's just confused at the fact that Uzulu claims to be speaking on behalf of a spider?
I don't see the problem much. It's a well-educated spider.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Shall we explore?
Well, you wanted to. I don't know why, but okay.
You wanted to, I don't know why.
Right. I am going to sneak over to the cliff there with my bow out, and I'm going to use the stealth roll.
Okay.
V, is there like a celestial spider up your ass today? What's wrong?
Before I do the stealth, it's only save checks that I get Uzulu Huggy bonus for, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah, but
Fucking useless.
Within range of me too.
10.
Well, that's not very stealthy.
Let me show you how it's done. Actually.
Not massively stealthy, no.
Behold.
Fucking
Sargon,
inspiring.
Impressive, yeah.
is this stream sponsored by the Wall Street Journal? Chat sponsor. No?
It's actually being sponsored by Feminist Frequency because I'm a real Anita. Was that your stealth, Dev? Was it?
Yeah, since none of us are particularly stealthy, let's just go in.
It's been terrible.
I'm going to get on.
We won't even try. We'll just march in force.
I'm going to get on my spider to save my feet the effort of having to walk down there.
Okay, who's going in first?
Can the spider fit through the door?
Yeah, the spider can come into this cave.
Hey,
Okay. Send the spider first, Uzulu.
I actually agree. The spider is 100% expendable and doesn't even mind being killed. Have you seen the artwork?
Have you considered that the spider might initiate things that otherwise might not have been initiated?
Not if I have full telepathic control of it.
No. What I mean is, like, don't worry about the spider does.
I see.
But if a giant fucking spider just comes into your cave, you might do something about it.
That's actually a good argument. It's not very socially acceptable, is it, to be a
I tell you what,
colossal
man.
spider?
If a horse-sized spider came into a room that I was in, I would react.
Yes, what if it was partly?
Hey, I've got a great idea.
I probably wouldn't even notice that. I'd probably just be fucking like, holy fuck.
I have a fantastic idea. V, make this arrow glow.
You're gonna shoot it in.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
You're going to hit the question, aren't you?
Who cares?
I'm going to silently.
Okay, so after 20 minutes of sitting in front of a cave, screw out optics, I'm going in.
Touch my arrows, you cuck. Or you get one in the back.
Right, V, are you screwing the optics again?
Yeah, I'm touching myself and I'm going in.
Okay.
With a sacred
All right.
flame? That's not the
I
same.
take aim at V's glowing back and will use him as reference.
No, I think he's not. His back isn't glowing. He just said he's touched himself. I think we know what's glowing, lad.
No, sacred flame in the thing.
That wasn't the light up cantrick, was it? That's the light on the fire.
The update. The update probably fucked it up. I mean,
Ooh, wrong,
Apparently,
yeah.
he is making himself glow.
wrong map. Hang on.
Okay.
I was about to say this dungeon looks very familiar.
Oh gee. Oh, where? Oh, what? Where are we?
Bottom middle.
Okay. I'm going to. I will pat Darkweb Chan on the back, who is now dejected for not being able to go first.
God, this cave is disgusting. Look what's in it.
What, rocks?
No, at the bottom in the middle.
No, V?
Is anyone else going in?
No.
Yeah, I don't see any innocent-looking like old men and women who might get very terrified about a spider running in. So I'm actually going to bring the spider in after all.
Yeah, let's go in.
Screw
We
your
should see if
optics.
something attacks V first.
Screw your optics. I've got fucking 8 eyes.
To be fair, though, Arch does raise a good point.
V
did I say? I wasn't listening.
has volunteered to make himself a glowing piece of bait. Let's see if something takes it.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay, well, V, what are you doing?
okay, we're done exploring. Going back to the boat.
Jesus.
Are you taking the ball and going home this week?
Well, if no one wants to come, yeah, sure. I went into the cave. There's nothing. Going back, taking turn, getting back to the boat.
Is anyone else going in the cave then?
I will go in the cave with V.
Oh my god.
Let's
Then
go.
I guess I'll stay to explore.
Gosh.
Oh my goodness. Right. So is anyone else coming in?
I don't know. I'm looking through my inventory for the maxi pads that V clearly needs.
Well, I mean, it's not entertaining. It's been 2 hours. We haven't done anything.
As
Okay,
V walks
so
along, sand is emerging from the center.
I mean, if it's unreasonable, the fact that I actually want to play the game rather than dick around.
Okay, well, what's everyone doing? I'm just
V,
waiting for
half
your
of what you
instructions.
do in this game
No,
is
look,
dick
it's
around.
moaning. It's moaning again. Hey.
All right.
V, I wish you would dick
That's what he did the
around.
entire campaign. Mo. Look.
Hey V,
Yeah,
dick around
he's
some
doing it
more.
again. Again, he's doing it.
Hey V, dick around some more.
Okay.
I am trying to get you guys to stop. Right, Arch, what are you doing?
Fine, we're entering the cave.
Right, okay. So I'm just going to copy and paste these. Have you brought Fenric with you, V?
Yep.
Oh God, there's 2 devs.
Okay. Right, you're in the cave. What are you doing?
I still think that the idea of making the arrows glow, then arch firing down the corridors is a pretty good idea. We can get a good look of everything.
Oh, actually, you can actually see something here.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah, there's a fire over there.
I'm going to give V a pat on the back and say, why are you upset?
No, I'm not upset. Stop gaslighting.
No, V, why are you upset?
Okay, here I'll walk. I'll go 30 feet here. Is that 30 or is it? Yeah, 30.
Although I probably have not set the sizes correctly.
This is cover. I would like to take cover.
Okay.
I'm going to cast tongues on me so that if we meet someone, I can actually speak their language.
Okay.
I can
There's a
already
map.
speak their language. I have arrows.
Usually, you might want to join me up here.
Okay. So while you guys are sort of fiddling here, a voice cries out from the back of the cave. It's a woman's voice. Who speaks foreign languages?
I do. I just casted.
Sweet. A target.
I just casted tongues on me
It's a trap.
Sorry, when did you just cast tongues on yourself?
before you said about the screen.
When did you do that?
Look in the chat.
Do not believe you.
It did actually. I did hear it. It was right
What,
before you
really?
mentioned it.
I
Yeah.
even said it. I said I'm going to cast tongues on me.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
V, you from the future. There's no reason to do that unless you knew what Sargon was going to do next.
That's
If you actually paid attention to the game rather than ask me why I'm upset, when you actually moved the spider in front of the cave, you heard the scream coming from inside the cave.
Yes.
But why are you upset?
okay.
Because you're not paying attention. to the
Enough
game.
now, then, Isley. Right.
Else-
Okay. So the most of you don't understand what's been said, but
Can I take a quick shot at the voice?
No,
Damn it.
V. The voice is essentially saying it's not a very complicated language, but it's essentially saying "be gone."
Can I take a shot at the voice? It sounds angry.
Nah, it's too echoey. You can't tell where it's come from.
This is why you should have made my arrows glow, V.
Yeah.
I just hold one out to him, just like, hey.
I will say surrender, and you will not be harmed. Hold on, that's
That's an outright lie, but a good one.
Intimidation still works in this, though, V.
that's a persuasion, not an intimidation. Sorry.
V, don't give up your crit roll. It does still work.
Well,
Okay, hang on a sec. Whoever it is screams back a slew of curses, just like defilers, unholy invaders, things like this.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I will say we slayed the spirits of the island. If you do not come to surrender, we're coming in and we're killing every last one of you.
What?
Okay, that's an intimidation.
It's probably the tribe's women and children, V.
Well, they shouldn't have left their stinking holes.
Are you sure you're not Anakin's side? The men, the women, and the children.
Okay, so there's a long pause after you yell at V, and the person just yells back "liar."
See,
You know,
this is why I brought the head. I mount the head on my spear. V, make it glow.
Making it glow.
Okay, are
you
you
sure
coming
you don't wanna
forward to
send our
show
chief
people
diplomat?
that?
Yes, this is a great idea.
Are you sure you don't want to send our chief diplomat, Sparkly Webchan?
No, just throw the spear at them, and I will say, "Here's your proof. If you
I
do
thought-
not come out,
Arch has the spear, does he not?
I'm just
It is
mounting
glowing.
its head on the spear and holding it up while it's glowing, just like, here you go, proof.
yeah, throw it at them, towards them, and I will say, if you don't come out now, we will butcher every last one of you."
They can see it from there. It's only like 90 feet. They can see it.
Okay, that's interesting. Hang on a second.
They didn't know what was in the hole, though.
So what you're presenting the head, and it's glowing. And what are you saying to them, V?
If you don't come out,
Behold
we
your
will,
god.
yeah, if you don't come out, we will come to you and butcher every last one of you.
Okay.
This is what we did to your god.
Yeah, this is what we did to your god. Imagine what we did to you.
Okay, there's quite a long pause, and you can hear some movement. And out of the darkness, a couple of the tribesmen come forward.
Good, more targets. You don't get any fucking closer. I'm going to put this spear in something else.
Yeah, you can put your hand up and shout "stop," and they stop.
I want to know who killed the scouts.
Who are you asking?
Them, the ones that came forward.
Okay. They just say we did.
Okay. Let's see.
When they say we, they're talking about the tribe. They're not talking about themselves.
I want the person who did it.
They just look at each other and shrug. They don't know.
I want an investigation.
I think it might be a bit late for that.
Ask them how many more there are of them.
Yeah, how many more members of the tribe are left?
Okay. You've encountered a tribe that doesn't know what counting is.
All right.
For fuck's sake.
All of them put together.
I asked them what's the deal with the spirits inside the hole that we killed.
They just
Why were
shrug.
they
This is the spirits of the Great Mother.
Well, they're kind of weak.
Okay. I mean, these two chaps look genuinely afraid.
I want to speak with the shaman. Bring me the shaman.
Let me think. Are you shouting that, or are you telling them?
I'm telling them.
Right. Okay. All right.
Bring forth the shaman.
Yeah.
I know she's in here.
Okay. They walk in.
I'm going to stick the spear of the head in the dirt and just prepare some weapons, because nervous. I'm not
Okay.
going to hold them in a threatening posture. I'm just going to be ready.
She after well, 2 or 3 long minutes, she appears at the very outer glow of the fire.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
Alright,
a
I
nice
have
bow range.
I have an operation to suggest. My spider has stealth +7, so can I walk it around the back of her just in case this gets ugly?
On the
What do you
ceiling, maybe.
Well, they can see you, so
I
Hi.
walk up. I walk up quite brave, all the way after her, and I ask her. I saved your life. You fell into the ocean. I jumped after you. Why did you kill the scouts?
she says they're desecrating our holy island.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
How did
I'm
that
both.
work out for you?
And no, you can't tell. She's wearing a mask, so she just doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I saw underneath that mask it was ugly.
So behind the mask, she's got the most unbelievable crying face you can ever think of. She's like, "I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered." Screaming tears. She's just sort of like says in a low voice that the Great Mother will punish you all.
Where is the Great Mother? I want to kill her.
She laughs at you. She laughs at you. All
The
around
Great
us.
Mother is probably the island or some nonsense.
Fire seems quite useful against the Great Mother, I have to say.
Is it time to combat?
Yeah. What do you guys want to achieve here exactly?
I
I
don't
want
know.
to pop a couple arrows in her head.
I'm not too bothered by them.
So, do you want me to attack them or not? Like, it's up to you guys.
They're XP bags.
Yeah, but there could be more XP from something that's not just killing them.
It does seem to be a bit immoral just to kill them at this
Right.
point.
was that
Ask
word?
them if they wish to
Immoral?
become
Yeah.
slaves. Brand new
Yeah.
career opportunities in a foreign land.
Considering my robes are glowing. Actually, hold on. I'll do this. Hold on. See the spells.
Considering they don't speak our language, I don't think they're going to be very good slaves.
My eyes will glow
Yeah,
blue.
they can learn.
My eyes will go blue, and the fire.
She's a magic user, man. She's not.
Yeah, no. My eyes will go blue. The fire will flicker as well.
Right.
And I will say, clearly, the deity I serve is more powerful than your great mother. Why do you not join and bathe into the power of the Lord?
Ooh, good move. I didn't even think of that. Right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, she just stamps her staff on the dirt and says that your god isn't real. Your god is not. Your god is completely false. My god is all around me. Your god is non-existent.
We got a fucking skeptic, lads. Nice suit, skeptic.
Hold on, let me see how I will tackle this
You're gonna have to do a
theological
persuasion.
argument.
This is gonna be a persuasion. You're gonna have to do.
My God created your God, and that's why you can't see him. Your God is basically working for my God.
B, can't you conjure fucking food and water out of thin air or something?
I could actually revive the dead if she pisses me off.
I mean, you roll the persuasion and then conjure up a loaf out of thin air, just like here. God is in this piece of bread.
I did the persuasion. I say that my God is outside of the things that she can see because my God created everything, including the Great Mother.
She kind of she just looks at you quietly from behind the mask, and you can see there's like a tension across her body, but she doesn't respond.
Okay, I will say like this.
Well, no, hang on. That she's kind of stumped.
I will continue the conversation.
Okay.
I will say I can prove that my God's magic is more powerful than your God's magic. You will try to cast a lightning bolt on me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hold on. So I will use Zone of Silence on her. And I will say, now strike me with your most powerful spell.
So you will cast Zone of Silence, then you will speak words.
No, on
Into
her.
the Zone of Silence.
Zone of Silence is on her, so it would be...
Yeah, but she still can't hear you.
Yeah, It's zone of silence. She can't hear you after that.
Zone of silence can be used at range. So basically outside of me. Things within the zone of silence are muted. Things outside aren't.
Yeah, but they're saying that it's a zone of literal silence, so any words going in would not be heard.
Right, let's see.
But
Until the
I don't know if
spell
that's
ends,
how it works.
oh, they can't speak a deliberate lie. What?
No,
That's zone of
he's linked to the wrong thing.
Oh, is that the wrong thing? Is it? Sorry, where's the correct thing then?
Ugh.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Where's the correct one?
I'll have to. The update screwed up the spells.
You manipulate sound waves in your immediate vicinity so that you and those within the spell's area can converse normally, yet no one outside can hear your voices or any other noises from within. So no, she can't hear you.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
then
so-
I don't do that.
Say it
Yeah.
in the post.
Come on, you need to do something quite interesting though.
I would say-
Regardless, I take a quiet
Right.
step away from V, by the way. Just
Here.
Just
From a
summon the food.
that's a 30 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna go back here.
You know what? Like, why the fuck not? She can't summon food. Like, she's a shaman.
He tries the lightning bolt, realizes it doesn't work. Fall banks on Archer's plan.
Right. So what are you doing, V?
Summoning food. Or no, I'll just say, hold on.
We'll put the summon food thing in there then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at a character sheet.
Behold, now your villagers can eat plenty. Just wave my arms around and food just appears.
In containers, so it's not immediately contaminated.
Basically, like sacks of apples and bananas and.
I need to see what spell she's got access to see if she can do anything like this.
Is it going to be like in the Bible when the
Yeah, this is exactly what you're doing.
like everyone is casting their spells?
Well, that's the thing. I need to know how she perceives this, so I have to check this out. Hang on. But that's exactly what you're doing.
Just as a quick aside, apparently the U.S. court has ruled that the White House is able to restrict access to anyone they so well damn please.
Oh, Jim Acosta, what are you going to do now, buddy?
Jim the Acosta.
He has a very unfortunate name, considering.
Yeah.
Jim, please just leave the women alone. Just please. Just they don't deserve your rage, Jim. Okay, so yeah, I mean, okay, go on, roll persuasion then.
Okay. I'll probably fail now because I got like so many good rolls.
Yeah, go on.
Never mind.
Fucking hell.
fail, to be honest.
Can someone do me a favor? If you at some point go through and watch this, whenever V gets a lucky as fuck roll, which is probably quite constant, make a supercut of it for me. Just be fluking out constantly.
The absolute highest possible roll alongside the absolute lowest possible score.
Was fucking, and luckily the right way round for him.
Yeah. If you did a V crit supercut next to an Uzlu crit supercut, you'd have one video.
Okay, so the you hear a bunch of gasps from out in the darkness. It's one thing to produce lightning, apparently, but it's another thing to produce the bounty of the earth.
The bounty of the earth.
I told you this would be a good idea.
What they worship the Great Mother for, incidentally. And you see her take a step back into the shadows.
He's just standing there with a piece of loaf, just casually starting to smear marmalade across it, just like, here. It's good.
But, after a moment or two, a couple of tribesmen come forward, a couple of different tribesmen come forward to try and take some of the food.
I take some of the food and eat it so that they can see it safe.
Okay, you're going to let them have some?
Yes.
Okay. Then.
I wish you would have just eaten the food in front of them and just gone, nom, 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 convert heathens.
Okay, they take some of the food and they eat it.
I say one of our party members can actually cook it, make it more delicious. If you guys want to have a feast,
I'll come up here.
They don't cook their food, V.
Beside V.
They're fucking savages. They don't care.
Cooks
yeah,
food.
imagine how impressed they will be when they finally eat actual tasty food.
And I'll move up beside V and I'll say, V, tell them the story of how I got so fat.
I told him the story that he ran out of testosterone and the estrogen made him fat.
That's not the story.
It is now.
Are you sure you are Canadian?
So, too much soy then. That's how
sure.
Dev got fat. Okay, so what are you doing now, V?
Well,
Here,
normally I would stay here with them to convert them, but
let's do that. We can do it in a couple days. Just send word back to the boat. Just hold on, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, the people that butchered the other scouts, we're converting them.
They might actually be more impressed if I can summon a horse out of nothing.
You mean a spider?
I can summon anything, V, as long as it's a beast of no greater than large size. I can't summon two things at the same time, granted, but if I summon one in front of them, they probably convert instantly. Like, you can summon, like, edible vegetable life, that's one thing, but summoning an actual living thing out of nothing.
The woman screamed the last time she saw your spider.
Yeah, but
if you want, I'm not going to stop you.
Oh, well, it seems to be working already, but if you need the extra artillery, the extra religious artillery, then I can summon a horse or something else.
I don't know. I guess I'll.
I mean, that probably would be quite impressive, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked the shape.
Like, a horse just suddenly magically appears out of the floor.
Do they even know what a horse
No.
is?
I asked the shaven woman like if she wants to see more proof.
You don't get a reply.
I might need to find a beast that they would actually recognize.
If this was Twitter, she'd probably have blocked you by now. You did just BTFO her entire worldview, so.
I asked Devil to. Sorry, I asked Uzulu to summon the whatever he wants to summon.
Oh god, I'm searching for a beast that would be appropriate. Any suggestions?
Maybe
How
a
the hell do
tiger.
I use this?
My
No,
tiger.
that's a bit too large. Oh no, saber-toothed tiger's a bit too large. Earlier.
My dick.
Oh, I mean, they have panthers in the jungle, right? Summon a panther. Panthers like medium size, aren't they?
Well, isn't there like a? I mean,
I can summon a badger. I'm looking through the list now and sorting by size. Apparently, it's ascending. All right, let's get
to be fair, I think a horse would be quite impressive.
If they don't know what it is, though.
Yeah, but they'll just see this fucking huge animal. And horses are quite majestic looking, so.
True.
Unless it's shit.
You can, in fact, summon a panther, and they will know what a panther is. This is a jungle animal. There's probably panthers on, or a boar. There's
a brown bear, a camel, a constrictor snake, a crocodile. Jesus, I can summon a crocodile. That's pretty potent. I could summon a dire wolf, a draft horse, elk, giant bat, giant boar,
Just
giant
summon
eagle.
something, man, if you want. Come on.
Giant eagle might be useful for scouting and such. I only need to rest before I can summon something again. So maybe I'll just summon the horse because it's actually useful afterwards.
Okay.
All right, I'm summoning the horse.
Okay.
Which means dark.
How long does it take to summon the thing?
Yeah, I think it's instant.
Can you check?
I think it's 1 hour.
Oh no, it's casting time 10 minutes. Never mind.
Right, okay. But I mean, 10 minutes isn't exactly that long. So, I mean, if you want to sit there talking,
Yeah,
to
I'll
these
basically
people-
show behold another miracle.
I mean, it's an awkwardly long period to be behold. Wait, hold on a minute. Just wait.
Okay, but I mean, like, if V, what are you casting?
No, it's Uzulu, not me.
I'm going over here to
Uzulu's
cast
spending 10 minutes casting, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so what? did you want to do something in the meantime while Uzi?
I'm talking to them. It's like, behold, another miracle. I explained to them it's going to last for him to commune with the divine.
Okay. Is there anything clerical you could do for these smelly, disease-ridden tribesmen?
Yeah, I ask, are any of them injured?
Not like noticeably. I mean, they're all like savages. So
I can injure one real quick if you want me.
But they're all smelly and diseased.
Well, I can heal disease.
They're covered in lice. They don't bathe. They've got warts. They're not attractive people. Suddenly, Arch doesn't want them anymore.
I touch one of them.
Yuck.
Let's see. What can I give him?
Herpes.
Would it have like RP bonuses as well? Like if I touch one, can he become more charismatic or something like that?
There probably is a charisma negative to the things that are infesting these people. Yeah.
V, I have foreseen a potential problem here. If we do happen to employ any of these gentlemen or ladies and bring them back with us, they might tell someone who might tell the church of your miracle working.
What, converting people? I think the church will be happy with it.
I think the church is very eager to punish you, even for doing something that you might think is for the Lord.
Savages on a deserted island.
Slaves.
They told you to take it easy on the miracles, didn't they?
They can't speak English. Like how is the church even going to find out?
They might. I mean, you had the ability to make other people.
I'll take the excommunication then if they find out.
Okay then. I'm sure you'll be fine with that.
I'm going to use. Let's see. I mean, you weren't bitching when I healed you during combat. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not going to tell on you, V. No, probably not.
Anyway, carry on. What are you going to use, V?
Yeah, I'm touching one of them and giving him. I'm using a higher level spell, so I can give him 2. I'll give him Fox Cunning, so he's more intelligent, and I'm also giving him Eagle Splendor, so he's more articulate. Touching him here, and I say, "Behold the blessings of the Lord."
Good. The savage is now smart enough to realize we're scamming him, and articulate enough to convince the others.
Right, okay, so you're casting this twice, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm also giving him.
Well, that doesn't give him extra intelligence. It just gives him advantage.
Yeah, that's what I asked. Like, would it have RP purposes?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And also, I'm casting it again on another guy. The same spell.
Okay. Sorry, you're giving him intelligence, and what was the other one?
Intelligence and charisma, and the other one he gets bull strength. So he will be a lot more stronger. And let's see. Cat's grace.
Okay. Not immediately obvious ones, since they're not using those.
Well, the bull strength is. Like I tell him, try to pick up that large crate of food that I just saw.
In a crate.
Yeah. Or I point to something like that a human would not normally pick up with ease.
Right, okay.
And I ask him to try and pick it up.
Okay, well, let's see if he picks it up.
Yeah, strength advantage.
Yeah, he does, actually, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, they kind of marvel at the things you've done on them, but it's nothing mind-blowing, I suppose. But okay, it was you creating a horse, yes?
A golf clap resonates from the audience. Yes.
Okay.
So he can cast miracles, I think.
Before Uthu gets his 10 minutes of casting done, I'd like to do something quickly.
What's wrong with that horse? Oh, never mind.
I will, before the horse appears, I have 10 minutes.
Okay, go
I'll
on.
take some of the food. I'll go to the fire.
Yeah.
And I'll start cooking it.
A miracle, truly.
Okay.
Not a miracle. I'll just start. I'll pull out my cooking set because I think I still have it on me, and I'll just start cooking some food. And hopefully, the cave will fill with the smell of delicious food.
Okay. Well, what are you frying some food?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. That's lovely.
I call this dish fried bread and, well, more fried bread.
Well, it's not just bread that he summons, right?
I don't know.
No, it's variable.
Yeah, it's just,
Probably some vegetables.
just says food. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Maybe a
I'll-
cheese or something. That'd be impressive too.
A
I'll cook
fried
some
cheese.
I'll start cooking some stuff up for everybody.
Yeah,
You know
cheese
what?
on
It doesn't
toast.
specify. So just say that you summoned like swordfish, caviar, lobster.
But it's an island. They eat that sort of shit. What they don't eat is cheese or milk or that sort of thing. I mean, fucking hell, man! Give some savage a chunk of cheese. They're going to think this is fucking manna from heaven, aren't they?
I was thinking.
Or
for
their
later you could
lactose
summon some
intolerant
expensive
asses will fall over dead.
Yeah, but that's something that happens further down the line, as it were. So you don't know you don't know until the damage is done. But
food. Why can't you
okay,
just
well,
get infinite money by summoning caviar out of nothing?
only if caviar's worth money.
Well, not here, but later.
Maybe again, it
Hey,
depends.
Emmerich, do you want an infinite supply of caviar?
I imagine I'll put a limit on that as GM discretion.
Oh, I imagine you will.
So you don't just ruin the economy of my world, if you don't mind.
I do mind actually. I'd like to sue you for that.
All right. Well, you can take that up with the Wall Street Journal. No, CNN. Okay.
Damn
So
government
the horse materializes out of the dirt, and you hear many like gasps back in the darkness. You can tell there are more people still watching you, and the horse kind of rears up and then stands patiently for your
Right.
orders. Uzula.
I'm gonna demand that the horse, as it rears up, give a big goofy grin, like a heroic smile to them.
I don't think horses can do that.
I'm going to find you a proper. No, you probably don't know it, actually. I've watched Hercules yesterday, so they can, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, but I don't believe horses can do that. So,
Shit.
what do you do?
I send a message telepathically to the shaman, and I say,
You send a message telepathically to the shaman.
yes,
Okay, how are you achieving this?
with that spell that I have used constantly throughout the campaign.
I'm going to have to back V up on this one. He has used that.
Fuck.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
And he doesn't even need to know where the person is.
No.
He needs to be familiar with it. Fuck. Okay, that's good.
Send
yeah.
a message. I am the Great Mother.
No, you
I
can't
say-
do that. You can't do that.
No. I say, do not be afraid. Even though you killed our people, we are not vengeful. Our God teaches mercy and forgiveness.
We're
Well,
about
feel-
to-
Fucking, this is
Fucking
new.
self.
Go on, V. When does he do that? When you're genociding 3 villages at once? when does?
Well, when they want to convert, that's when he did it.
Right, okay.
I can't converting an entire nation of people.
Roll for fucking bullshit on that one.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
What should I roll that the prophet is merciful with people? who
What's
wanna convert?
the deception one? Whatever that is.
But how is it deceiving? Like they want to convert,
Well, I mean, you don't know the prophet. The prophet isn't merciful, for fuck's sake.
isn't he?
Not very.
Like if people bend the head.
We killed the vast majority of the human beings on this fucking island. I think it's too late to claim mercy.
To be fair, the Catholics did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm rolling on.
Well,
Like,
that makes it okay.
you didn't give me a religious text, by the way.
Okay, so make a religion check then. If you want to start preaching actual religion at her.
Yeah.
Hold on, my dear. Let me just check my Bible to make sure what I've said is not bullshit.
Yeah, he's got a reference scripture. Sorry, right. What were you arguing?
That she shouldn't be afraid. The Lord is merciful to those who believe in Him.
He's modulated himself a bit better there.
Can she send one back?
Yes.
Where does it say that? Oh, and can answer in a like manner repeat it immediately. That's really good. Okay, yeah, no. She says effectively an idiom for bullshit. She doesn't use bullshit, obviously, but an idiom that means bullshit, and that your actions are proof of your treachery and your god's treachery.
I'd like to repudiate something you said earlier. Horses can smile.
This is an important diversion. Thank you for this, Isla.
Yes, no.
Well,
very
okay,
important.
I say-
Go on, V.
Don't put
Sorry,
my
go on,
horse
V.
yet.
But both of our people suffered today. How can we make this right?
See, if I could hear what V was saying, I'd be stopping him round about now.
Well, it's a good thing you can't. She replies just by saying, "Leave the island and never come back."
That's not going to happen. This island is going to be. Oh, okay. Hold on. We are at war with heathens from a different land, defilers that defile our nation. We will need this island in order to regroup and travel further. You will not harm anyone that comes on this island, or vengeful wrath will be upon you.
Right. Okay. Do you want to like? There is a way of inducting people into the religion. I mean, you do know it, given you're a priest.
Yeah.
You could give people the sacrament, as you have done already.
Right. Anyone who wants to convert?
Well, the two chaps in front of you do, and a couple more come forward.
Okay, I'm going to bless them, I guess.
Yep.
I can give them something. I command them to kneel.
Okay, they kneel before you.
No, I use a spell.
Oh, Jesus! Sorry.
Are you sure your merciful God is awfully heavy-handed again?
He really is.
Do you not think maybe they want to kneel, V, if you ask them to?
Yeah, but this is more interesting. It's like someone says kneel, and you find yourself kneeling without.
But
You've done such a good job convincing them so far. Try not to screw up at the very end.
Yeah, it's so much more fun. Just at the time you open that demon.
It's a retarded thing. They will willingly kneel, and instead of having them willingly kneel, you choose to force them.
Yeah, I wanna
That
show
is
them the divine
dumb.
power.
That is retarded.
Arch raises a valid point. What he's trying to explain, V, is that this is the sort of thing that the noggin jogging will on the other side will use against you.
Okay,
So why did he have
fine.
to make you do it? Why do you do that?
Fine.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, as they kneel, I give them the sacrament.
Okay.
What you could do is make a bunch of random other ones kneel as they do.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
You can't see the other ones. You can tell they're out there, though.
Yeah.
We should probably fix that. We should probably illuminate something. That would impress them.
I asked Devil to give them food.
How long is it going to take to cook, Dev?
And it doesn't really say, but I can just start handing food out though. Yeah,
What, cheese
I
on
have no
toast?
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, they might like cheese. I'll get a platter and I'll go around the room.
Seriously, cheese on toast I think would be quite impressive to a tribesman.
All right, so
Sure. You can start giving them food after the sacrament. They all take the vow that you make them give them.
Yeah.
All right, I have an idea. Sargon, does the horse actually illuminate something around it? I don't think it does in the
No.
in the thing. Okay, V, can you touch the horse
I will
not that
touch
way
the
and make
horse.
it light up?
Yeah, I'll make the horse glow.
And then I'm going to walk it around to where they are so that they can look at it and
Okay.
look at them. I'm going to keep the horse, make sure the horse is smiling in a friendly way as it passes them.
It's not smiling. It's just a horse. But
I can order it to smile.
okay, yeah. So it starts, walking around and illuminating the thing, and you see the other tribesmen just standing around, just looking like agape, and you see the sorceress move back further into the shadows. From behind you, Arch, you notice that there are people coming out of this as well. Oh, sorry,
I ask if they have any person that's blind or that can't see or has a broken leg or anything like that.
Those people don't survive, V.
Okay, then I'll touch the one next to me that has the warts.
Mhm.
The one that converted, and the warts just disappear.
Yeah,
Because I guess for
yeah, that is very impressive. They start crowding around and asking you to, begging you to, I've got some blood coming out of my ass. Touch it for me and things like this.
Yeah, I touch the shoulder and the blood stops coming out from his ass.
How many spells do you have this day?
Okay, so I used tongues, I used create food and water, and I used lesser restoration. So all my level 3 spells are gone. And yeah, that was the last one.
Right.
So the rest of the people queuing up.
Wait till tomorrow.
No. I say that they need to prove their faith.
They ask you how to do that.
I guess
Hey, it's difficult being a prophet, isn't it?
It is. Like, do we want them on our ship?
I don't. You're the one doing this. I'm assuming you have a plan.
No, you guys got me here. Like, you brought me here.
V,
and asked me to talk to them.
now suddenly this is our fault that you're converting these people?
Uzulu summoned the horse.
Yes.
You're welcome, by the way.
I really want someone to clip that. I don't know why that's so funny, but it's an accusation of wrongdoing. That's so fucking funny.
If you want me to convert them, I would need like a couple of days, I guess, to tell them the basics. I don't know.
You'll probably need to teach them the religion, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to sell them as slaves if at all possible.
Yeah, the way they can prove themselves is that when other people are going to come to this island, they need to leave them alone. Do not harm the fellow man of the
Okay,
faith.
but you need to teach them about the religion. I mean, they're asking you about it, so
Yeah, I'll answer the questions. Like, I guess I'll give them a sermon like that. That would be a performance, right?
yeah, you'll have to spend a few days teaching them at least. Probably longer with people with such low IQ.
I'll give them the short one, the short version. The too long didn't read Bible version. I'll tell them about the basics of the God and the deity and that.
Okay, but it's going to take like a week. So,
do people want to wait a week here?
What is your plan here?
I don't think that boat will wait a week. It's already been a day. They haven't heard from us.
I mean, the thing is, my character would want to stay and persuade them and convert them, but
I wanted to turn them all into delicious experience points, but no.
well, that's not to say there won't be experience for doing this.
Well, what we could do, because
Spreading the religion is an imperative that you have. So V's not doing the wrong thing here.
Okay, so
think Catholics arriving in the New World. You know,
V, ask them what kind of life do they live? Are they hunter-gatherers? Do they farm?
Do they have any gold? I showed them a gold piece. Like, are you aware of this metal?
they don't recognize the value of it.
No, but have they seen anything like it?
No, they just sort of like turn it over and he just throws it on the floor.
I reach out to grab it.
He leaps to the floor. God, it's dirty. Yeah.
More importantly, how do they get food?
They hunt and forage.
They're nothing more. They're pure hunter-gatherers.
Pure hunter-gatherers.
We can use them as
they give you lengthy descriptions of boar hunts and jaguar pelts that they get and things like this.
Okay, in that case, tell them to tell us about the useful plants around here.
I asked them about the practicality of the medicinal herbs in the area.
No, not just medicinal, like food, etc. Food, and whatever they know.
They just describe to you like the different seasons for certain fruits, root vegetables, things. Just shit like that.
Yeah, this is actually good information when we.
Okay. Tell them that if they want to prove themselves, there will be more people like us coming, and they will help them live off the island, get food. We can use this as a forward supply base.
Yeah. That is a good idea.
Okay, I mean they can do that, but it's hunter gathering. So, I mean, they're not farming and they don't have any stores.
Yeah, no, but they can teach our guys what to look for as well.
Sure, they could do. Yeah.
And to be
the
honest,
island looks fertile enough. We can fix up more stuff later.
Oh yeah.
And to be honest, as long as they're not attacking the people coming here, that's
That
okay.
fucking reminds me. Right, I'm gonna go back to my spear.
Mhm.
Just shake off the demon head thingy.
Well, that's an interesting thing to do because when you do that, it drops to the floor, and they all sort of react, but catch themselves, like jump back, but then look to UV.
I say that is the power of the Lord.
The false god. Fuck it.
Kick it away.
I'll put a small handkerchief at the top of the spear, tie it into a nice little, flag form, stick the spear back into the ground, and say, "I claim this land."
Sorry, Archie, have you just created a fief for yourself as an independent monarch on an island?
Of course not. I claim it for whichever prince or whatever the fuck I'm under.
Well, you're not
I claim it for the crusade.
You're not yet, are you? So you've got actually no lord to claim it for.
Which is even better. This is fucking bargaining chip.
So what you're saying is you now own this island.
Basically.
To be honest, that's
That's
actually how
balls.
the law works. I mean, if you can defend it,
Yeah, exactly.
you got an army of people with spears, though.
Well, I'm planning to offer it up. Like, literally, just this is a play base. You can have it. Pay me a bit.
That's a great idea. you need a flag, Arch.
I'll take off my fucking shirt with my symbol on it. Like, there you
Okay.
fucking go.
Well, you all saw it. Arch claimed the island.
Yeah. I told them that we need to go back to the boat. Our friend need us. Like, he was in bad shape.
I'll approach Uzulu, by the way. Uzulu, is that a horse over there?
It might be.
Did you
No.
pay the horse tax?
Arch, I think you'll find it's a celestial horse, so it doesn't count.
I think you'll find that might count double.
Right.
You find the horse
lady,
won't be too happy about that.
Worry about the horse tax later. What are you, V? You want to go back to the boat?
Yeah, I told them that the friends that they tried to kill are in bad shape, so they do need to go and look after them.
I do think we should give them a quick indoctrination. We'll go back to the boat. We'll ask if we've got supplies. I don't think it's a huge deal if we stay here for a week. If this gives us a decent, friendly, potential base, I think it's worth the trade-off.
Then I'll remain and I'll try to give a sermon for them.
Are you sure you want to be left?
Yes, with
It's
family.
actually not a bad idea if we go back and inform the crusade what happened, and then V can spend the week, converting.
Yeah,
her.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You go without me.
I got a picture of V here.
Jesus, that's brave, V.
Yeah.
I'll
Check
have
this
Eric.
That's so great. I love the expression of V's face as well. Okay, right. So V, you and Fenric are staying alone.
Well, I have my converts, yeah.
And everyone's okay with this.
Oh, okay is a strong word, but I'll go with it.
Okay.
I think V, if you're able to just keep teaching them about the religion, you will be safe. They're not going to let the rest of the tribe turn on you.
I'm pretty sure
Not
he's
to
going to get
mention-
struck by lightning as soon as we'll leave.
Well,
But
not to mention, okay, they saw what we did to their gods. Do they really want to fuck up with me knowing that my friends can come back?
well, there might be some amongst them who consider what we did to their gods to be something worth avenging.
Yeah,
Considering I keep giving them free food.
do you
and I
think
hear
that there
them
might be
online.
someone in this very cave who thinks this, who just got
Right.
BTFO'd?
There might even potentially be a zealot or two who doesn't give a fuck about the fact that you can wizard up food. Like, for example, the one that throws lightning bolts.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if I show strength and I show the fact that I don't fear her, that actually might count for something.
If you put your mouth in a lion in your head, in a lion's
Yeah, but
mouth,
she's not a lion; she's a human being.
which makes it far
Lightning bolts.
worse. The lion might be fucking taught to think that you're God. She might have a different idea.
All I'm saying is she could zap me now if she wanted.
You're
No,
surrounded by
because we're
people.
all here.
Hmm.
I mean, I vote we leave just to teach, be able to listen, but
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, right, V isn't the only person here with, like, clerical knowledge. Like, Dev can teach them the scriptures as well.
I can't speak their language, though.
I can give you a spell that makes you speak their language.
Yeah, but then we both have to stay here.
But we got 3 people, and they know the rest of the party is coming back. Hold on, I'll ask permission from the shaman lady. I will say, both of our people suffered. Is it okay if I remain here to cure the rest of the tribe and provide food for people?
How are you saying it?
In her language.
Yeah, but are you messaging her or are you speaking?
I'm speaking because I ran out of messages.
Right. She yells, "No, you defilers must leave the island." And she starts yelling traitors at the ones around you. They start
I'm
looking at one another in confusion.
Are we ever going to have a problem?
Hold on.
Gentlemen, go on, Dev.
I'm going up to her. She's here, isn't she? She's around here somewhere. She's over here, isn't she?
Yeah.
I can tell this is going to go well.
Wait, where is she? Hold on.
Somewhere off in the caves.
Over there?
It's hard to tell. It's dark.
This is why I was going to send my horse to do what you're doing now.
Go towards the sun.
Horse, come with me.
What are you trying to do anyway?
I'm trying to find her.
You're wandering around in the dark, are you?
I was going to ask if it might be a good idea, it might be beneficial to us if she happened to be provoked into attacking us so that we could end her and take her people.
Uzulu, send the horse with me.
Yeah, I assume the horse is still aglow.
Yeah, you can send the horse if you want.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sending the horse.
Oh, hold on, I'll give her some fucking peer pressure. I look at the people around me and I say, look, I want to stay here, feed you, and cure your illnesses. But if I'm not welcome, then I guess I'll have to leave.
Hold on, we don't need peer pressure. We don't need peer pressure. I'll go up to her.
She's not going to let you just walk up to her.
Okay. I'll go up to her slowly with the tray of cheese toast. And
Are you going to Boris Johnson it?
Don't poison the fucking... Wait,
I'm going to hold out the tray of cheese toast.
Dev, you are literally going to poison her with that.
No,
she is going to feel bloated and terrible.
That's not how it works, Art. She
that is how lactose.
She can still have the enzyme. There's a chance.
I mean, these people have not. They don't eat dairy, so.
I guess. Okay, she's going to have some diarrhea, but it's not something fatal.
Do you think that'll be an endearing feature? Like, oh yes, after that fat man gave me food, I'm shitting my fucking ass out.
She's probably going to think you're poisoning her, Dev.
But it's going to taste good.
I'll give her the cheese toast. I'll give her something else. I'll give her...
Hold on, like, why are you guys skilled in medicine all of a sudden? Like, are you aware of the consequence of lactose
That's true.
intolerance?
That's true. You don't actually know she's going to shit herself.
B,
Okay.
I drag your stupid ideas out of the fire all the time. This is the first time Dev has done something truly retarded. I feel he needs the warning.
I think offering her some of the cooked food that smells really good. I'll be a square away from her and I'll just hold the tray out.
Right, well, you move a square forward and she moves a square back.
I mean, we are taking the power she has from her people. We basically told her, "Fuck you, we don't care about your religion," and she's going to go like, "Ooh, that's tasty. I'm going to have some of that food and then change my opinion of you guys."
I will lay the tray down right here, and then the horse and I will retreat.
Okay.
There's the tray.
That's just to represent the tray, so I remember.
And then we will go. We'll return back to the.
Okay. I can't believe you have a tray with you.
Is she taking the food?
After a couple of seconds, you hear the tray get kicked over and it sort of spills out into the light.
Yeah, so I'm trying to give her peer pressure now. I look to the people around me and I say, well, I would love to stay here and make more food for you guys, as well as heal your wounds and talk to you about the religion. But it seems that I'm not welcome. And I give like a angry glare towards the thing.
Right. Okay.
Well, how do they react? Are they going to go towards her? And
well, no, they just like they just start asking you about the god that you serve. They want to know.
okay, I answered the questions as they're asking, but
that's what they're interested in learning about is your religion.
Okay. I say I can't stay anymore because it seems that the place here becomes hostile.
They're trying to persuade you. Like, no, stay. We need to know. What about our immortal souls or whatever it is you've told them?
Yeah. Will I be safe if I stay here with you?
Well, they say yes.
What do your brothers say?
They say they will fuck your skull until their dicks bleed.
The ones near to you are definitely saying emphatically yes. They think you'll be safe.
Okay, you know what? I'll give them a sermon. How long will that take? Like 4 hours or something? Of preaching?
Well, I don't know. Probably like an hour for a sermon.
Incoming crit roll.
Yeah, exactly, isn't it? Fucking
Persuasion, performance, right?
performance. Yeah.
Well, the rest of us should go back to the boat.
Okay. Well,
I'll cross myself towards V before leaving, just like good luck.
Well, it was a remarkably mundane sermon that you give them. A few of them seem to be getting a bit bored by the end of it. You probably didn't articulate your worldview and of the religion as well as you could have done, but they it doesn't seem to have changed their mind or won them over on it.
Okay.
Because obviously summoning bread and horses from nothing didn't.
Well, that's the reason they're listening. So,
Yeah, I know. But a sermon, speaking words, that would have worked.
well, it could have worked if he wasn't boring them for the first time ever. But okay, I mean, you've been here for a good few hours, and you can see that the sun's beginning to set. So
We should get back to boat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
is
I'll
V
tell
and
them-
Varric staying?
No, I'll tell them we'll be back.
I think you could stay with them at this point. Like, it's not soon enough that you can leave.
Oh. So up until now, it's like, don't stay with them. But now that night is coming, and I'll have to sleep with one eye open.
No,
I
I
think
didn't
it's okay
say
to stay
that.
with them.
I meant more like with your army back home. You've been with them enough that you can leave for a few days and things will probably be okay. With these guys, it's the first day. You got to stick around for a while.
Yeah, but I'll come back.
They're not going to care if you come back if you leave.
Okay,
No,
then why you
that's
stay
true.
with me? That's fine.
Fenric will stay with you.
Yeah, and you.
Why me?
Hey, it was your idea.
I think it was everyone's idea, actually.
Right. Just stay with me. Nothing will happen. You made a good point.
I am washing my hands of this. Going back to the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so Arch and Uzu, you're going back to the boat?
I am not sleeping another fucking day in this place.
Well, I don't know. My glowing horse might be useful to you.
Yeah, you can leave it here. I'll tell them that I need to rest now, and there's going to be more food, and I'll heal more people in the morning.
You sure you want to sleep in the cave?
Well, whenever they have a place for me to sleep, yeah.
Well, what would the sort of power move be in this regard? I'm just going to go and get another cup of tea, but like value comes from scarcity, doesn't it? So I'll be back in a sec.
We'll have a lot of time to consider that, Sargon.
Right, in that case, I'm going to go and
Dick.
make food. And I don't know, maybe discover the cure for cancer or something.
So what's the thing with Brexit? Like, a lot of people say like Brexit isn't happening anymore.
May's cabinet approved her deal.
That's just the word you were looking for.
Wasn't her deal like no Brexit?
I'm not certain of the details of it.
The headlines suggest that it was basically vassalage.
Yeah.
And all I can hope for is that the EU continue on their completely bullheaded routine of denying everything that originates from our side of the equation.
And if that happens, will it be no deal?
If that happens, it'll be no deal, which I think is most likely. I thought was most likely before this happened, and I think would be fairly good. But if they do go for it, it's probably worse than if we hadn't Brexited, given what people are saying about the deal. I haven't read the specifics yet, as I said. Yeah, chat saying May is getting paid off in some way, shape, or form. I swear there has to be some way that she's getting paid off. Like she's been offered a job at the EU. She's been offered a big, like, secret and subtle gradual payoff or something. Like she's not acting like a human being would act in this situation unless she is in someone else's employ.
Oh shit. Fallout 76 is actually out today and people don't like it.
I think it was out on the 10th, Disco said.
I know
that
that Discordia and Sargon were playing the demo for a while.
Discordia didn't get to. We didn't have any internet here, but she will be able to now. We have a little bit. Let me fill this dead air by saying, chat, buy my shirts. Semi-official Sargon D&D shirts.
Chat, watch my Twitch streams. There you go. I know we were talking about doing like a Fallout 76 group, maybe on the days that like D&D can't happen, but I have a feeling that game sucks too much at this point.
By the way, I am playing D&D with Christy Winters and probably Ethan Van Skyver back on my channel V live streams. Feel free to check it out.
Are you doing it today, V?
This Saturday.
Are you the DM?
No.
Who's the DM?
Some guy that actually lets us do cool shit, like the monk. He let the monk just lift up a corpse in the air with his foot and then roundhouse kick it into the enemies. That was cool.
Tell us about your character in this campaign, V. I'm always fascinated by what you come up with.
She is totally a thought, and she would not spend 5 minutes with you because
Okay,
she
so
would find
it's the
you
character that
utterly
you make in
boring.
every campaign except Sargon's.
Hmm?
The only other campaign I played with you, you also played a massive titted elf.
I always play a massive titted elf.
Exactly, that's my point.
Well, I like to play fantasy, like things that I can't do in real life.
But you can't squeeze your own tits imaginarily.
V, if you wanted big tits in real life, you can have them now.
Look, Thor Jones said that she is Cancer. Like, Thor, I would like you to say that you're being very toxic right now, and she cannot just even.
Are you playing as Christy Winters?
No. She was doing makeup while people were fighting, just so you can understand the autism.
Oh, so you're playing as Arch?
Something, yeah.
Super chat for V's new salient tits.
So I played the Battlefield 5. Game is really good, but Jesus fucking Christ, so many women in the menus. Like, women, black people everywhere. It's like a diversity bomb in World War II.
But at least they're virtuous, right?
Yes. No, Christy Winters actually knows how to play the fucking game. Like, she min-maxed the fuck out of her character. She did really well in the first encounter. She had like a character list already made before the game started. Just gave it to the GM. No, she's doing really good.
To be
You know,
honest,
considering that. Go ahead, man.
And by the way, for people who don't know, Christy Winters is a university professor, I believe in social studies or something like social justice. I don't know, but yeah. So it's interesting that
she's a social scientist, isn't she? Quote unquote.
Yeah, she's a feminist, like votes Democrat, like the whole shebang. And the GM is an American conservative. He is a military man, Trump supporter, which is why this is very interesting.
Who the hell would have guessed a few years ago that the way that the gap between the feminist side of YouTube and the non-feminist side of YouTube would be breached is Christy Winters playing D&D with V. And that's just about the last thing I would have guessed.
I had people from the far left before. I even converted a couple. Like, that's fine. Thunderfoot is spurging out again. Like, he's like, oh, Christy Winters mopped the floor with Sargon in a debate. Yeah, but put it this way, Thunderfoot. Sargon mopped the floor with you in a debate. So that means Christy Winters is more stronger than Sargon, which is more stronger than you, which means that technically you're weaker than Christy Winters. So.
Chat says press 1 if Sargon is rubbing one out.
People are asking me if I can debate Thunderfoot. Last time I debated Thunderfoot, it was on Sargon's channel and he ran away.
Then you should definitely do it again.
I don't think he wants to. Like, the body man is not going to want to.
A sea of ones after I said that. I just signal boosted some guy's vote.
But no, like, honestly, right? So the EU takes away our sovereignty. Let's leave no deal is better than the EU. This is what the Brexiteers said, right? Theresa May then proposes a deal that makes the UK a vassal state for the EU. People are utterly baffled, and Thunderfoot is sitting on his fire going, well, what did you think was going to happen? I knew this was going to happen. Like, oh.
If anything, the fact that you knew this was going to happen, Thunderfoot, that you knew that the EU would essentially try to enforce vassal status on a country that attempted to leave, that should prove to you, if you value freedom at all, that the EU is pure fucking evil, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was so disingenuous the way it treated Britain. Unreal. Like, any other country should realize, holy shit, if I will ever want to leave, I will become like Britain. And not to mention, shouldn't Thunderfoot be happy with this? Like, if he likes the EU, like, you're still going to be a vassal state to the EU. What's wrong with that, Thunderfoot? Oh, look, Sarah is saying, who's Thundercock? He sounds like a twat.
Wow, she already knows.
This is why scientists are not good at politics. Like, politics is the relationship between humans, like the social aspect. Meanwhile, Thunderfoot, does he even have like a girlfriend? I'm sorry to ask. Like, I legitimately am curious. Like, he is of that age.
I've never seen any indication of any relationships in his videos.
No. Like, the only time he was with a woman was with Anna Kasparian. Let that sink in. I'll read the super chat. D&D has a book of erotic fantasy V. Does it? Does it really?
Someone in chat is saying that we should be spending our time much better planning, preparing what we're going to do in the next stage because it's very important. I'm just like, no, let's shitpost some more.
I've done what I want to do. I've claimed an island.
Yeah, Thunderfoot has a video with Anna Kasparian. I forgot if they were in the same room or it was just a stream. I think it was just a stream. The shaman is being emotional. I think she's on her period.
Yeah, the colonial period.
God, I'm so sleepy. I want to go to bed.
Let's do 4 hours of shopping.
Oh, that's great. I can sleep then.
At the end of which V will be needed essentially for the campaign to continue.
How long does it take to make tea? Carl, come back for fuck's sake. I want to go to bed.
We should just end the stream while he's away and just let him come back to silence. Just sit there for a while, wondering.
That would be a good troll, yeah.
Testing his microphone. Is like, can you hear me?
By the way, I said I will advertise Tankasaw on the stream. So anyone should check the Morning Kumite on Tanka's channel. Good show, good shit. I go there occasionally.
Your fascination with the IBS crowd continues to baffle and confuse me.
It's not IBS anymore. They disavow. So if they disavow, I avow. Go to Tanka. Awesome guy. He speaks like Indian man. He gets super berries.
I don't even know enough about these people to shitpost about them, but I think I have been on his stream.
Yeah, no, he's nice. Like, he was always nice to me. Never caused me any grievances.
We could resolve to not respond when Sargon gets back and convince him he has mic issues.
Okay, so what have we got? We've got our scouts. That's what we came here for. We've claimed the island. We could spend a week just, making sure that the local populace is nice and peaceful. And we could potentially turn this into a fairly decent potential future raiding base against the sand niggers, or the anti-sand niggers in this case, I suppose. Which would be a fairly good gain.
Yeah, I advertised Tonka stream, and that's what I did.
We are leaving V in the cave, and the rest of us are going to load.
Right, okay. Is that correct?
Basically.
Well, I'm with Devo.
Give us XP.
Are you staying with Dev, are you?
Yeah.
Dev?
And Fenric.
Fenric? Do you agree to this?
I don't know, that's Fenric agree?
Hold on, I'm making tea, but yes, I agree.
Right, okay. Obviously Fenric's going to do what you're asking. Although he does say that, oh prophets, I'm slightly nervous about staying here.
I told him about the power play. If they see that we're not afraid and we're willing to stay with them, then they must believe that our God is so powerful that we fear nothing.
Alternatively,
until they stab you in the gut.
Come back to our boat and we'll give you more food.
He says, well, could we not just come back tomorrow anyway?
Very well. I told the other people that until the shaman lady comes down, I don't feel comfortable being here. And we will return with food tomorrow.
Okay. Right, so you're all going back to the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure of it? You have changed your mind like 6 or 7 times
you just
on this.
argued for 20 minutes to convince me to leave. Now that I want to leave, you're arguing.
And now that we've changed our minds so many times, I think this is a brilliant idea.
I think this is a brilliant time to let V do what he wants now.
God, Sargon, that is cruel, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, so you're constantly arguing with him about the things he's doing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's illegitimate. It's usually fine. But he is correct. He's okay. So, right. Okay. Well, you can leave. Are you taking the horse with you, Uzulu?
Yes. There's no reason to just leave it here.
No.
Unless they can
Fly the horse.
Right. Okay. You can't get the horse back to the ship. Though,
why not?
because you've only got a rowboat.
Back to the ship. Right. Okay.
I could get the horse to walk on water.
That's true.
How are you going to get it up in the thing?
It'll be very cooperative.
Actually, just never mind. It's a spell. You can recast it. That's just silly.
Yeah.
If you've got perfect telepathic control, teach it how to to climb a ladder.
You know what I just realized? You can sell the horse.
We had that idea before.
And then make it disappear, and then resummon
it. Make it disappear. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is why the ANCAPs are just always going to lose every argument. You need regulation. There has to be a regulation that you can't just sell an illusionary horse or a temporary.
It's not illusionary. It's a temporary horse, is what it is.
Yeah, but then the ANCAPs are going to say, well, people should know that it's a temporary horse.
Exactly. So you're going to get a really bad reputation as someone who sells fake horses.
Yeah, but
Sargon, seriously, right? Would it be possible for Uzulu to sell his horse?
Well, why the fuck not?
Okay, but you realize
I can't think of a good reason. You could go into a village with this horse and say, right, 100 gold, or however many gold pieces, half price, and then just walk out with the money.
But do you not find the problem with this system?
Well, I think there are loads of problems with it, but you could.
Hold on,
it's not quite the same as selling blessed weapons, V, but it's pretty close.
No, this is like even worse. Like, look. This is a really good horse, so you can sell it for 1,000 gold pieces. And then, if you go to another village where no one heard of you, you can do it again.
Yeah, but that's not going to last forever, is what I mean.
It's not going to last very much. And not only that, what are they going to say? It's like, oh, the horse vanished. It's like, well, maybe it ran away.
Well, what if they see the horse dematerialize?
So you make him dematerialize during the night, like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m.
Yeah, but after 4 or 5 of these stories going from village to village, people are like, right, okay, there's something very fishy going on here.
Yeah, the terrorist snake oil merchant, Sargon. That's how the profession.
Uzulu's going to be running from town to town. Anyway, you're going back to the boats.
All right, I need to buy a big fake mustache.
Hold on, I want to bring. I want to bring something up.
Yeah.
I think if we actually, I think we should stay.
No, I'm leaving.
Well, I think this is not the right map at all.
Yeah, I know.
I think I think your new converts will be killed if we leave them.
I'm leaving.
Compassion.
We'll see how the savages have it tomorrow.
Okay, well, yeah, you walk walk across the island back down to the.
Oh, hold on. Before I leave, I pick up the spear again with the head of the false god, and I just slam it into the ground, and I look at them, so they know.
Yeah,
Then I leave.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay, you do that and then head back to the boat. It's an uneventful journey. You get in your rowboat, you sail back. And
one more thing. As we leave, I go to the hole where I created my effigy, and I kick it into the ground to make sure that they don't see it.
You've already gone.
Okay.
I knew the effigy was going to be a problem, V. I fucking knew.
Anyway, you get back to the ship. Let me just find the fucking. When I find the damn thing, I need to better organize my notes.
Oh, Tonka is sick? What happened to Tonka? The chat is saying that Tonka is sick.
Is this just a rip boogie thing, though?
Could be. I'll ask Vamp.
The fuck was the inflation?
Yeah, some people don't like that I promoted Tonka.
No, I just went up.
Go watch the show. It's really good. Morning Kumate. Every single day.
What the fuck was the name of the captain? Oh, Captain Albert. There we are. Finally. Yes. So yeah, you get back to the ship. Who are the two people on the ship? It was Archer's champs.
Bartholomew and Matthew.
Martin.
Matthew.
His name's Martin, but okay.
Matthew.
But yeah, Bartholomew and Martin are on the ship. They've just been doing duties, keeping the place clean. You know how it is.
I wanna talk to the captain.
Yeah, he's around. Captain Albert's. Anything interesting happen?
Yeah, a word in private, if you may.
Okay, yeah.
Due to your incompetence and your cowardice, the fact that you didn't want to keep the witch on the ship and you didn't want to kill her, she managed to kill the two scouts. They are disemboweled. They have died a terrible, tragical death. May God have mercy on your soul. And I walk away.
He says, "Why didn't you kill her?"
Didn't the Lord Arch want to kill her and you intervened? Is that honorable?
He just shrugs. He's like,
well, shrug at the death of those two scouts. And maybe you should tell their family the gruesome way they have been killed. I don't care.
Okay, he says, well, maybe you should say a prayer for them.
I already did. Maybe you should live with them on your conscience for the rest of your life. Goodbye.
Okay.
I slam the door behind.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I go to the other scout and tell him what happened.
Yeah, he says he's sad to hear it. He didn't want to hear those. He didn't want them to die.
Yeah.
What's the deal with the large woman we had on board?
Yeah, she is not. She's tied up. She's tied and bound to a wall.
I go to her and I tell her about how we killed the gods and how the other tribesmen get around. I tell her all the story. What would it be? A persuasion?
Yeah, I suppose. Fucking hell. Okay.
Show her ahead, V. Show her ahead.
Arch has it.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Do you want to show the head?
I have managed to... Oh, there we go. I have managed to close down the roll bar for some reason. Yes, I'll show her the head.
Okay. Yeah, she just... When you first come in, she looks quite defiant, but then when you explain what's happened and show her the head, she just sags and starts crying.
I'll
Oh, that made you all feel good about yourselves, didn't it?
I'm going to put a sympathetic hand on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't react. She just keeps crying.
I tell her that we will return her back to her tribe.
She still cries, but she looks up at you, not really comprehending why.
Why?
Because her tribe realized that our god is more powerful than her god.
Yeah, but
And we managed to provide the
she's
bomb.
one of the spiritual leaders. Why
Yeah,
would we?
she's absolutely she's part of the power structure. It's a matriarchy.
Oh,
We shall
so
toss her overboard.
We can't kill her, but we can't bring her
Of course we
back.
can. It's really easy. You just pop her over the railing.
We're not going to just kill her when she's unarmed.
I shrug and I go back to my.
I'll give her a knife before I push her over the railing if that will make you feel better.
I say if she doesn't accept the glory of the Lord in her heart, then I don't care what you do with her.
Okay, well, I mean, okay, so
Here,
she just starts babbling the words "the Great Mother" over and over.
Doesn't sound to me like she's accepted the Lord into her heart.
Do you want to stay with her for a while, V, and teach her about the religion?
No, she doesn't seem interested in listening.
The only useful thing you can do right now is teaching her how to swim.
I love this. Like, imagine walking up to the Pope with cast iron proof that God didn't exist, or even worse, that God himself was the devil, right? And you literally just go up to him and say, "Look, this is my proof, bum," and he's just like, "I can't believe it." He starts bursting down tears, and you're like, "Yeah, he's not interested in listening."
Okay, V. Here's what we'll do. V, use your speech spell on me, and I will spend the time in the hold with her, talking to her about religion.
Okay.
Unless you're teaching her how to swim.
This is Archer's version of the helicopter.
Yeah, I was just playing a lawful evil character, so no, actually neutral evil character, I would say.
Well, yeah, obviously Archer's playing an evil character, but like, I love the way this is his version of the helicopter meme. I'm just going to throw you over the side of the ship.
No, I'm definitely lawful evil. She's of no further use to me. I thought she could be valuable, but ugly.
Well, I mean, Dev.
Yeah,
your choice. I mean, what are you doing?
All right, now that I can speak her language, I will spend.
If she doesn't tomorrow, if she doesn't believe by tomorrow, then Lord Arch will.
She doesn't believe by tomorrow. Jesus Christ! All right,
that is fucking hard. Even the princes in 1001 Nights had 1001 nights.
Yeah. I genuinely don't care. Like,
you are the vilest preacher.
Oh, so you're chaotic evil, are you, V?
I give her a day. Like she has time to repent.
Oh, neutral evil, then good.
I'm going to spend the night with her, talking to her about the religion, and also I think not just my religion, but also maybe a bit about hers. So we'll try to build some bridges here.
Okay, well that's
it'll be an interfaith enterprise. What was that?
There's V knocking something over.
Okay.
You can sit on the floor of the berth that she's tied to, and just talk to her about how you view the world. You know, how your religion views it. You know, going back to like, in the beginning there was nothing. There's darkness across the face of the waters. Blah 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 blah. And I mean, she doesn't have a choice but to listen. She's generally tearful and generally just quiet.
All right.
You are aware that... Okay, Dev, let me put it to you like this. We just killed her god. We fucked over her people. We raped her, spiritually speaking. And here you are for an entire night just rubbing it in. Just fucking really kneading it in there.
But that's why I was like, well, I guess she's just quiet. Because I'm thinking, what the fuck would she say at this? Imagine if someone came up to you and said, right, science isn't real. And you're like, what? Here's the proof. And you're like, I can't refute this. Fuck. We've actually beheaded every scientist for being such brazen liars, and here's a pile of skulls. And you're like, okay, fuck. What is I'm supposed to believe now?
Well, usually it's at the point when a person's value structure has collapsed that you can kind of influence them the most.
Well, yeah, I mean, the value structure has totally collapsed.
So this is what I'll do.
Okay.
We did the constructionism, yeah.
Yeah, but Dev, at that time, you can influence them unless they just go fucking crazy.
I mean, to be fair, like Sargon has a point. Like science isn't real. You're like, I can't refute this. It's like, and then the next thing is like, you're curious, what is real then?
Yeah.
And Dev is sitting there. It's like, look, magic.
Yeah, imagine if that happens to you one day, you'd be like, okay, fuck. I don't know. If I can do this. But okay, yeah. So you sit there talking to her throughout the night. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm recharging my spells.
I'm gonna go get the head, and I'm gonna do like a really insulting and offensive puppet theater behind Dev's back.
Okay, that's going to change your mind.
I'll flap its mouth open like, oh no, don't kill me, Dev! No, stop hitting me!
I'm going to spend the entire night teaching my horse how to smile.
The horse just doesn't get it. Just he keeps on like, there's something about my muscles, mate. It doesn't get it.
Just Google image search.
I assume you're actually not going to be desecrating the head of her former god, Arch.
That's a really dangerous assumption to make.
Well, I mean, I'm just confirming with you if that is what you actually want to do.
I kind of want to. Oh, it'd be so horrible, though.
I think we'll lose XP if we don't convert them.
Oh, in that case, maybe I should do it to demonstrate.
To be fair, if I get this bitch to believe, then the whole tribe will follow.
If you get her to believe, I'm the one spending the time down here.
Yeah, but he's the one who claims the honor because he's the prophet.
Sorry, say again. I missed that. I had to check a message there.
Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about claiming someone else's honor, would you, Arch?
No, I get it automatically because he's my manservant. Usually, go with the program.
You find out a new way to word it, and it's still the same thing, Arch.
Okay. But what is it you guys are doing? Just resting for the night, yeah?
Yeah, we'll just go rest.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next day, Dev, you're quite tired. The woman's quite tired, but she seems to be accepting that the world is bigger than she understood.
Excellent.
The rest of you wake up quite refreshed.
Okay, I'm going to perform miracle in front of her because she hasn't seen this shit that impressed the shaman. So,
Good point.
Breakfast
time.
Are you gonna go cook some food? Are you, Dev?
No, I'm going to create some food that Dev will cook.
Oh, right,
Yep.
Okay.
I'm doing it in front of her so she can see the bounty of the earth, as you put it, materialize.
V makes it, I bake it.
So what food and water are you gonna make? Just regular water, I guess. But what food?
Something that she hasn't ate. I mean, I assume milk and cheese. You guys are anal about it.
Yeah.
Well, she's the one who would be anal about it.
A bit of cheese would be okay, but not too much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they like fruits that don't grow on her island, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, you can get like apples and stuff.
Feed her a proper steak.
Pasta. There's no way she knows what pasta is.
There's probably no way that you know what pasta is.
Well, pasta was a medieval thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know what, like some delicacy, like multiculturalism.
You can't make delicacies. You can only make
No, hold on.
nourishing food. But yeah, you can get like fruit that she obviously won't have seen and things like that.
I mean, the only good thing about multiculturalism is the food. So I'll do something that came from our land, like some.
Okay. Do you want to do some sort of performance check?
Yeah, some cuisine that comes from our.
So you want to make this impressive, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. At least it's not critical this time. I mean, yeah, you make it clear that your hands are empty. I suppose you say something to let me show you the power of my God, or the true God. And yeah, it's like out from literally you materializing in front of your eyes, just food appears, and she stares wide-eyed at you. She can hardly believe it and says, "I don't know what to say."
You say that you accept the Lord.
She says, I accept the Lord.
All right. I untie her. Like, large.
You need to administer a sacrament if you actually want to.
Yeah, I do administer a sacrament, and I say that she should get ready. We're going back to the village. And I also
she should get ready. What do you mean? What do you expect her to do?
Mentally prepare.
Well, she probably do.
Well,
some
actually,
food.
she probably wash up a bit.
Yeah.
They don't really do that, so first times for everything.
Does she have words? Anything like that on her?
Yeah, she's not like a supermodel or anything.
Hold on,
She's got like skin conditions and lice.
Okay, now she doesn't.
Okay, that's nice of you. No, it's a bit hard to understand what's just happened, but she doesn't have a mirror or anything.
Yeah, I tell her that the shaman didn't like me very much.
Wait, Arch, you have a mirror, don't you? You have like a handheld one. Show her.
Mine?
Yes, use yours.
Mine?
I
You
get
can
a
hold
bucket
it if
of
you
water.
want.
Hold on, I get a bucket of water and I show her red faction.
It's not a mirror. You can see the bottom of the bucket.
Oh.
Do I have a mirror? God damn it, Arch. Just use your mirror.
Mine?
I'll give you 1 gold piece if you show her the mirror.
All right, fair enough.
Okay. You put them in front of her face, and the like various blemishes have cleaned up. But to be honest with you, it's hard to know if she even knew they were there. But anyway, she accepts the sacrament and pledges as a believer of your religion. You're probably going to have to ask Captain Albert if it's okay for her to use some of the ship's water.
Yeah, I'm not in a good relationship with Captain Albert.
I'll go ask. I will give her a happy hug and then I'll go off to talk to the captain.
I blocked Captain Albert.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to ask for him to be the platform when I see Prince Emmerich.
Right. So, Dev, you can find Captain Albert just doing captainy things.
Yep.
He asks you what you want.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning.
The woman from the island in the hold, she has converted. I'm quite confident after staying up with her all night. She's quite sincere. We would like to use some of the ship's supplies to wash her up and clean her up and bring her back to the island so we can help convert the rest of the population.
Okay. Persuasion check.
Why are we washing her in fresh water?
Didn't I summon water with my spell? I mean,
Easily correct. Whoa, dead all night. That's exactly it.
Okay, persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Well,
pretty good. He says, no, your friend, the loopy prophet one, just came over and started like insulting me, and B, we're not wasting the ship's water on a savage. Just throw her over the side.
Your choices matter.
Clapping
He's not
sounds
my
can be
friend.
heard from Asha's cabin.
it's okay. I summoned water for her. We don't need the ship's water.
I'll just say, listen, Captain, I'm sorry about V's behavior. I can't really do anything about that, though.
He actually got 2 people killed. Like, he legitimately did. And not only that, he doesn't even repent. Like, he's got no feelings of remorse about it.
Dev,
Captain, don't listen to that squawking from the hold. I'm sorry.
Dev,
Anyway.
if you leave this guy with the impression that it was his fault, or at least that the people above him blame him, then he won't tell Prince Emmerich that it was actually our fault.
I'll just apologize for V's behavior.
Why? I did nothing wrong. If you apologize, I will insist.
Well, you don't know that, V. So
I know.
but the captain says, well, whatever, and just gets back to his work.
All right.
Okay. V, you're conjuring water, are you?
Well, it's included in the spell. It comes with
30 gallons of water in
So
containers.
you just drench her with 30 gallons of water.
Well, no, it's in
Surprise!
containers.
Sorry.
Do we have a
It's in
sponge?
containers.
You're gonna give her a sponge
They have
bath?
to be summoned in containers.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't have any containers.
No, the containers
No,
come with the spell. It's magic, Sargon.
It's in containers.
No, that's not true.
Read the spell.
30 gallons of water on the ground. Oh, well, no, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right.
We could make a killing selling glassware as well. Just saying.
But
You know, I can actually
the thing is,
sell
right?
this.
The thing is, the way this is worded, you create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers. It doesn't say it creates the containers. You can just create it in the container.
You're actually right, Sargon, because the within range part is referring to the containers that already exist.
Exactly.
That's okay.
So, you can create, like, do you have containers for water?
I will take an empty bucket and I'll create the water in the bucket.
Okay.
It's not going to be 30 gallons. I mean, it's going to spill over.
Well, yeah. You've drenched the deck. Hold on.
No, hold on.
I'll
There's surely.
hold
Just wait, V. Just wait, V. There's a barrel in the hold. Surely we can use an empty barrel somewhere.
Good call. Go and have a
Okay.
look.
Okay, I will investigate for a barrel.
Yeah, as you go to the hold, the first mate's coming out. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Hang on, Cuthbert, and he's like, "Where are you going?
Downstairs.
Why?
Oh my fucking god!
I'm going to take an empty barrel.
What do you need an empty barrel for?
We're gonna conjure some water in it, some bees magic. My character's very honest. He wouldn't lie.
Is anyone want to interject there?
I'm not there. I'm not there.
That's a shame. He just blinks at you and says, "What?"
They saw me walk on water. They know.
Yeah, he can make water. We're gonna put some water in a barrel. Do you want to watch?
Hold on. I impressed all of them with that critical hit on that story where we told the fight that happened on the island and how I defeated the witch.
That's true.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't realize that you can just do that, V.
Well, he's going to find out.
Well, here, I'll
apparently
say,
so.
first mate, do you want to come watch him do it? Come get the barrel with me.
that is a good point.
Okay, now how does he feel about this? Hang on.
As long as there's someone in the water in a room that the witch isn't in, you should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, he just blinks and goes, "Yeah, all right."
All right.
You go down the hole and gets the barrel.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, a bunch of the crew are sort of like watching you guys carry the barrel, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
I'll tell him the whole story. We're gonna conjure some water.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The crew start like following you.
All right, let's go.
Okay. You take the barrel into the room with the woman.
We found you a barrel, V.
And you found me a crowd. Why are all the people here?
They're here for the show.
I take out a loud sigh and I say, what I'm doing here is not for show. I'm not a magician doing parlor tricks. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm saving this woman and her tribe's souls.
You just got chastised, Dev. What are you going to say?
I know, but the souls of the crew must also be saved.
They're already believers. You're not going to sit there and call them heretics, are you?
Okay, hold on. We're just going to shore up their souls a little bit. We'll reinforce them.
I look dumbfounded at the monk and I sigh. It's like, what was his name? Oh, Bishop Stavron. Oh my God, what have we done?
I suppose you could refuse the audience if you want, V.
No. I'll tell them.
No, I just wanted to think you were.
V is never going to refuse an audience.
No.
No, I told them that the only reason I'm doing this is to save her soul. This is not something that I normally do.
But your real reason is for the audience.
Then I create the food and water.
To be fair, Isley, you're just jealous of V's viewing figures. Sorry, go on.
I create the food and water.
Okay. Are you doing a performance with it, or
Yeah.
make it impressive? Ham it up.
Apparently, your average oil drum will hold 30 gallons. So if the barrel is about that size, it'll
Yeah,
hold all of it.
I reckon. I assumed. Why? Okay, fine. All right. You're sat there. You like big up things. So you put your hands out. So like you shake your hands a bit, and then grab the barrel and you say, "Oh God, please! Oh God!" And you start spasming around. Everyone's like, "Fuck!" The barrel's full of water.
I mean, I didn't want an audience, but since I've got one,
I am not a magician.
Sorry, go on. What?
So I was like a televangelist. You're saying?
Yeah,
like...
basically, yeah. I mean, everyone's amazed and applauds afterwards.
The chat room. This is not a performance. Does a performance.
And I guess I go around and go, can I get a hallelujah?
Yeah, you get some hallelujahs, yeah.
Praise the prophet!
The priest doing his holy work in solitude, and the fucking circus magician who just pops out on a moment's notice.
Oh, God, I love that you're a televangelist, V. It's so great. Right. Okay. So yeah, you create a lot of water, and after a while, the captain notices there's a big crowd standing around this room, and he's like, "What's going on here? What's going on?"
I'll just let the crew explain that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the crew's not saying anything.
I just turn around, facing away from the captain.
He just filled the barrel with fresh water in a miracle. The captain's like, "No fucking way! What? Just take this barrel back to the hold now."
Hey, wait a minute. That's our water.
Bullshit.
Lord Arch.
Hold on.
Appeal to us. You know, V's fucked everything up.
Okay, wait. V, can you do it again? Do you have any more of those spells? Or is that the only one?
I do have one. I mean, I just rested.
Do you want to do it again for the captain's sake? Get another barrel?
I will do it only if the captain apologizes and repents for the death that he indirectly caused.
The captain's just like, look, just take the fucking barrel of water back to the hold. And he's, like scolds the first mate. He's like, what are you doing fucking around with this? I told him we're not bathing this savage in fresh water. We're not wasting the water.
Is the first mate going to object himself since he saw it?
How's he going to prove it? Like, I mean, like he seems like as if he doesn't. He looks at you guys for.
I'll chastise the captain in front of the crew. I will point out that the captain is very upset with the fact that I pointed out he caused the death of 2 scouts. They are horribly mutilated. The reason that he did not want to keep the witch on board the ship, even with me guarding her, he had no faith. And he didn't even want to let Lord Arch kill her. Instead, she was sent back to the island where the people freed her, and then she mutilated the remaining scouts.
Before we continue on with this justified path of
captain's
vengeance,
that's not necessarily the captain's fault, is it?
has ever anybody considered that we might need somebody who can, navigate and steer this thing to bring us back home?
Yeah, but considering the whole crew loves us, I don't think the captain is going to dump us.
Not him.
And if he does, I have a spell that will send Prince Emmerich a message.
How's that going to help us?
Prince Emmerich,
hey, Prince Emmerich, we got lost. Come fetch us. For some reason, we decided to throw our captain overboard.
Okay, well, Arch, you're the commander. You can tell him to back
Just
up.
imagine Prince Emmerich's sat home in the bath or something.
Hold on.
Prince Emmerich, we're lost. He's like, the fuck was that?
I have an idea. This might be a long shot though. I'll go to the captain. Captain, V just created this water, and I think I can prove it to you.
Go on.
Surely your first mate or your quartermaster or something has a rations log?
That's true, yeah.
Well, check to see if you should have this barrel of water.
The first mate looks terribly relieved all of a sudden, reaches into his back pocket, pulls out a bunch of vellum leaves and starts going through, and then says, see, Captain, see? And he's like, bullshit. And so he says, right, you're gonna go show me. And then he goes back, you hear him trunk off, bum bum bum. After a few minutes he comes back, he's like, I don't believe it, I have to see it for myself.
Okay. Very well.
Second barrel?
Yeah, give me a second barrel.
I hope you've got spell slots for it.
All right. He sends off a couple of the crew members to bring back a barrel. After a couple of minutes, he's just standing. He looks furious. He looks fucking furious.
I order him to sit down. Command spell. Sit down. Fuck down.
Are you casting an aggressive spell on him?
Stop antagonizing our only way
speak a
home.
one-word
We don't do this.
Yeah, but you understand that he gets a wisdom save, don't you?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
V, we
but that's the
already have
aggressive-
him under. V, we already have him under a thumb. Just do the water, and we'll be okay. You don't need to do this. This is gonna be bad.
But it's not a hostile spell. Like he just has
It
to
is a
follow
hostile
command.
spell. It's got a saving throw.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I cast the magical water spell.
Right. Okay. I take it you don't want to make it exceptionally exciting this time.
No, I don't. And you know what? I hope now that he notices that I have power from the divine and he pissed me off, he's going to feel really bad and must probably think about repenting.
Okay. I hate to point this out, but you know how you were told to not do any miracles, V?
Well, I already did several. And
Yes, that is kind of my point.
yeah.
Okay. Well, V, you just they set the barrel down in front of you. The captain just looks at you, explaining, "Go on then," as if you're full of shit. And I guess you give him a steely-eyed gaze as you just put your hand over the barrel, and suddenly it just fills magically with water.
And then I kick the barrel towards him and
Hang
say,
on,
"Here, unbeliever," causing the barrel to spill the water down.
It's a pretty big barrel, V.
Well, yeah, you can't just kick it that easily. You'd have to make a check. But okay, yeah. I mean, as the barrel fills with water, his face just falls. It's like,
Yeah, I walk up to him and I place my hand on his shoulder and whisper, "I didn't chastise you in order to make you ashamed. I just want you to repent for your immortal soul."
nice.
Arch is not in the room at the moment, by the way.
Yeah, that's actually going to be an intimidation check, by the way.
It's not an intimidation.
Oh,
It's
it
basically,
certainly is. Go ahead.
like basically he needs to repent so he doesn't burn in hell.
No, I know, but that's you're trying to intimidate him with that. I rolled like a 19 as well, and so I'm thinking, okay, that's pretty good. V's not going to get away with everything, at least. Okay, no, he just like falls to his knees and says, "Please forgive me, a prophet."
It's not I forgive you, but you need to pray to the Lord. He's the one that really needs to give the forgiveness.
Yeah, how much does he need to pray?
20 Hail Marys, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, he says, "Yes, O prophet, thank you, O prophet," and then runs out of the room.
But before he goes, I will tell the sailors on the boat, I would appreciate if you do not spread the news of what happened here. I am on a secret. Hold on. The church wants to keep me as a secret weapon against the heathens.
Secret autistic super weapon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know your habit of telling a lie and then covering it over by telling yet another lie.
Yeah. Just like it's on the church's orders that
The mountain is not easier to hide because you make it larger.
Fair analogy.
Okay, so since they probably like me, I told them not to spread the word of what happened here.
I'm sure that they won't.
Well, if they do,
Then what?
the Lord will be upset with them.
Then Arch was hiding in his cabin the whole time
And
and,
who
has
might-
no knowledge of any of this.
Who might be upset with you, just out of interest, V?
With me,
Yeah.
a lot of people that seem uncomfortable with that they have tiny penises and they can't do what I do.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I love it. There are a lot of incels that are angry with you. Fucking virgins,
No, I told them if they told this to anyone, people will say they're crazy, and no one will believe them.
It sounds like you just raped them.
Don't tell anybody about this. Don't tell anyone how you were touched. And if you tell anyone, nobody's going to believe you over me.
I love the way that V has turned into a quintessential priest. You can see how it happens now, can't you? You can fucking see how the abuse in the Catholic Church happens.
Our little secret.
Fucking
Yeah, it's
hell.
like, who's going to believe you if you tell this? No one. Okay.
Well, that's them convinced. They sort of like all nod solemnly and decide suddenly to, the tone of the atmosphere has changed and they all kind of want to get away from you now.
No. I say I hold sermons and I give them the time where I held sermons to my congregation. If they want to come and listen, then I'll be happy.
Okay. They seem to escape your presence as quickly as possible. It's just lots of polite shuffling off with eyes cast down.
Business as usual.
Yeah. Okay, so you're left with the woman. She identifies herself. I mean, she actually does have a name.
Well, what's her name?
Her name is Unga.
Unga.
Yeah.
That's pretty racist, Sargon.
Whoa, what's racist about the name Unga? Fine Caucasian name.
I tell
Maybe
Unga.
this is an island of Caucasians. What are you talking about? This is an island of white people. Unga is the name of these white people. This white person, anyway.
I tell Unga that we're having problems with the shaman. She's being difficult.
V, I've got a question for you here. Okay.
Yeah.
Here it is.
V, what do you have against Spider Lolly?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Louis, we're gonna need you to deal with this.
No, because it's not porn. Louis only cares about the porn.
Don't even think about it. I'm just saying, we're not putting Spider Lolly porn on my channel.
I mean, all I'm saying is, if you do, make sure you post it in Athens because they won't mind.
Do not post it there.
I've just given my girlfriend some more employment.
Yeah. But yeah, so sorry, what were you saying to Unga?
We're having problem with the shaman being unreasonable.
Okay, hang on a sec. Yeah, the shaman's name is Anka, and she said Unga says that yes, Anka probably isn't happy with what's happened.
Yeah, I tell that I saved her life. She killed 2 scouts. I'm willing to forgive, but she's still being unreasonable.
I don't think you can push the saved her life narrative.
But it's legit. Like, she did fall in the water, and I jumped out of her.
You're the invader, and you murdered most of the tribe.
And that's in self-defense.
I don't think so.
They were going to sacrifice Fenric.
That's their religion.
Well, they were wrong.
Well, they didn't know that.
Well, now they do. Okay.
But yeah, I don't think that one's going to stick. Just so you know. But she says Anka is very hard-headed, and she's the law master of the tribe. So she's going to be the most difficult one to convince that our beliefs were wrong.
Will she be able to do it?
Hmm?
Will Anka be able to do it, to convince Anka that her beliefs are wrong?
She says she doesn't know.
Well, that's your holy mission.
She says I don't even know what I believe.
Yeah, it's only been a night, man. She's not there yet.
Has she uttered heresy in front of me?
You can see how the Catholic Church worked, can't you, V? Seems you give people this kind of spiritual power over them. Fucking hell. Yeah, do you want to go back to the island or what?
Yeah, I tell her that her holy mission, her mandate from heaven, is to convince Anka of, if not outright converting, to at least stop killing people.
This person is not like she's taken the sacrament. She's not ever like attended she's brand new. She doesn't even know anything. So,
and I'm telling her, okay, that if she wants to please the god, if she wants to please the big man upstairs, she has to convince Anka to stop killing people that come to the island.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, well, I'll tell you, we'll stop there then, because we're at quite a convenient place to pick it up next time. Arch, you're not here next week, are you?
Let me next week I'm good, but not the 2 week after.
Right, okay. Okay, well, I think I'm good next week as well. So as long as you guys are good with it, that's cool. I'm just going to see if there are any super chats I missed, because I am diligent for once. I mutiny, and what fate befall mutineers? Yeah, it looked like it was getting a bit tense there, didn't it? I didn't know where I was going to go. To improve your diplomatic skills with the tribe, you should watch It's Always Schmucky in Britannia. It will explain itself. I've never heard of it, I'm afraid. Arch, claim that land for yourself. Yeah, what's your response to that, Arch?
Already did.
What are you going to call your island?
Archlandia.
Should have predicted that. If he comes back to silence, he'll boomer it up. I don't remember what that was in reference to. The silence.
Worry not, Sargon. It's none of your concern.
Oh, really? Is that how it is? Is it? Is that how it is? Right. Okay. I re-listen to these every time that I have to do one, just to remind myself what happened last time.
I think chat's just learned that Sargon likes the sound of his own voice.
Oh, fucking man. I have to put it on like 1.5 times speed. It's D&D has a book of erotic fantasy 5. Oh, does it? Thanks, Farewell Thunderchild. And good luck working with the French people. Colonialism. Yeah, this does feel a lot like colonialism, actually. I'm very much feeling like this is Columbus landing on, was it Cuba or whatever island he landed on first. I mean, they just start razing the island to the ground and taking like loads of slaves and converting them by sword to Catholicism.
Saying it like it's a bad thing.
No, well, I'm just saying, you know, all I'm saying is in like 400 years' time, your descendants are going to disavow you completely.
But
you know what? The souls of these people are going to be saved, and that's all worth it.
Right. Well, that's probably what Columbus would have said. Stay and make this island a resort. Peak profits. It's good. It does have lovely beaches, and it's amazing weather here. Summon me some sausage, grits, egg toast. It's a southern US thing, and bacon on the side. Waffle House. What the fuck are grits?
A disgusting insult against God.
Right. Okay. Dr. Martin Luther Pepe says, roll for Takia. Yeah, V, does your religion have Takia? You've been setting the standard here.
Well, you said like it's a mixture between Islam and Christianity, so.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. So what you're saying is that you do think there is an interpretation that includes Takia?
It's not very used. Like it's only in critical situations. But.
Really? Okay. Just in defense of the faith, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My dad is better than your dad, says V. Yeah, that's basically what arguing about gods comes down to.
You know, that's actually in the Bible. Like there is I think a prophet and.
Yeah. Like, well, it happens with the Pharaoh's sorcerers. Yeah. They have like a wizard battle with Moses.
And there's another one, like I forgot where, but it's also like the same thing.
I was in like my mid-20s before I first read the Bible, and I couldn't believe like what was going on in Genesis. Like they just having this mage battle, and it's like, okay, well, this is awesome. You know, I don't think it was real, but it was cool. And now Arch will do the 4th genocide on the romance love arc love interest, and the tribe remains where they sit helpless in a cave like the hero he is. Should have got one over. Hey, Hybrid Chief. I love your character, but stop being such a hard ass. Since Sargon tries to avoid the romance arc, is the spider going to be an anthropomorphic, shape-shifting goddess to take the misunderstood witch's place? Hey, I'm not avoiding the romance arc. If you guys want to try and romance any of these savages, then there's something wrong with you. But I mean, I can't stop you.
I think chat wants to romance the spider.
That's of course they do.
Actually, I do have a question about that, because V and I would both know this. Are the priests and monks of this religion, do we have to remain celibate? We can't like take wives or anything?
I can take 3 wives.
Oh, can you? There we go. V's interpretation. Listen. V's interpretation of the scripture is that you can take 3 wives. I wonder what the church's interpretation is.
What is the church's interpretation?
You'd have to go back and ask them, wouldn't you?
Well, no, my character would know I'm a monk.
No. The church's interpretation is that the priests can't marry and must remain celibate.
What?
That includes the monks as well, I guess.
Why I'm going to go
of course, it includes the monks.
I'm not a priest or a monk.
It's about bodily purity, but yeah, that doesn't apply to paladins. So.
This is why I'm going to go to Bishop Stavron and start my own religion. God damn.
I love the idea of a heresy being born out of the crusade. I love
who was it? Like Saint Peter, or like the one that got people killed?
I don't know. Off the top of my head. V, be more active on Gab. God damn it. Yeah, V. I love your character for stopping such a hard ass. I love how Sargon gave the black character Ebola. Dude, I didn't give him it. It's the dice rolls. Arch, this is a signet ring. Who's Lou? Yeah, I know. Devo, I did not know that. I'm afraid I won't be attending the Quillette Social in Toronto. I haven't had any thoughts about it, and I don't know. I didn't think about it. I dread to think how fucking cold Toronto is going to be in January.
Oh, dude. I'm only maybe a couple hours north of Toronto. In the coldest days of the year, it gets to minus 60 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
and for 60 C, your skin freezes in 45 seconds.
Jesus.
I like it, but I've lived here my whole life.
Binary Surfer Brexit cuckery confirmed. Goddamn, cabinet agrees draft. What the Chequers agreement? I need to look it up.
You know what that means, right, Sargon? That means that Article 13 is going to fuck you just as hard as everybody else.
You know that YouTube Creators has been warning about that.
Yes. They've actually been doing something good on fucking them.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's fucking crazy.
I mean, I'm going to side with them, but also know the hypocrisy at the same time.
The Brexit Rising video deserves attention by folks in Sargon's next tea break. I'll have to check that out. The proud Xenoi will overcome the oppressive Athenian. Blue genocide for Christmas. Man, I've been watching the Zathno State videos. They're so well made. I need to get the guy who's making them to make something that I need, I guess, because they're great fucking videos. And the guy's voice is perfect for it as well. Right, I think that's it. I'm gonna refresh, but please don't send me more or anything because I need to finish. Right, awesome. Great. Okay, well, thanks for joining us, everyone, and we will see you next week.